Hey everybody, Ken Plume here with another brand new edition of Just a Few Things, the show where I have a very wonderful guest on, and we discuss 6 objects from their personal collection that have meaning to them, and we have just a lovely conversation. And so my guest today is a performer, comedian, writer, a chaos agent, a delight in everything that she is in, from Good Mythical Morning and Mythical Kitchen and Free with Ads and so many other things. That one episode of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt you should probably go check out. Emily Fleming, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm in the middle of a crisis regarding a favorite thing.
A crisis. So
okay, so at Good Mythical Morning, they're clearing out this area where I used to have a desk, and there's this tiny piano that I got that was a prop.
I have so many questions with everything you've just said so far.
Okay, so there's this tiny, cute, like toy green piano, which is pretty heavy, believe it or not, but it's like it looks really beautiful and vintage, and it's perfect for an American Girl doll, which is one of my things I will be sharing. And my friend Michaela Barnes, who's also a producer at Good Mythical Morning, she is like, girl, they're up there cleaning up. Do you want that piano or not? And I'm like, yes, could you please put it at your desk? I need to get that fucking piano. It's just so heavy, and and it's tiny, but it's heavy as fuck, and I don't drive. So it's like, what am I going to do? Put it in a backpack and then take it on the bus?
They have an hour to get it to you while we're on the show. That could show up.
Well,
that piano
no,
could be
they're
added.
not going to drive it. I'm just telling her to put it at her desk. And she goes, anything else you want? And he goes, I don't know what's up there. I just saw this other guy walking around with it. And I'm like, you fuck it. I went, tell that guy to fuck off. That's my piano. I will fight him physically. And I don't care if HR knows. I don't care. I will fight you for that piano.
Who do you think is trying to snatch that piano out from under you? Do you have an idea?
I have his name. I have his fucking name, and I will find him and I will get it back.
And this is known. This is known around the office that this piano was yours, that this was something that
It was mine, but I've like left it at this spot that I'm no longer at. So it's like, I kind of left it up there because I'm like, oh, I'll get it eventually and take it home. Because the upstairs, like the loft area, they're doing something with it. So I can't have shit up there. But I have left some things up there that I couldn't fit in my backpack.
Is this just like a secret hideout that you made up there in the loft that eventually
That is correct.
I will tell you a side story about
that is correct.
An employee.
I kind of claimed an area that was not mine, and I did not give a shit, and I just took it, and nobody said anything, and now they're like, we're going to be doing stuff in this loft, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll come get my stuff later.
There was a long-term employee, cast member at Disney World. She worked the Hall of Presidents, and she was the most amazing greeter that had a very distinct way of introducing the Hall of Presidents show. And she'd worked there for decades. Boy. But she had claimed a space above the Hall of Presidents as her office. This little...
Isn't there like a legend about some abandoned animatronics that are like kind of space related that are above the Hall of Presidents? Am I remembering that incorrectly? I'm sure that
there's storage of everything that's been moved.
Okay.
I'm sure that's where the Hall of Vice Presidents exists, is in the loft space.
Yeah.
But she had claimed this space, and everyone sort of knew about it, but they had to clear that space out when they put the Muppets up there for a live show. And so they had to evict her from this office she had claimed and made her own in this above the Hall of Presidents storage space.
That's what happens when you claim something that technically isn't yours. But like, that's the thing. They've let me be up there for a very long time. That's the thing. And I just know that
maybe they're refurbishing it for you. Maybe that's the surprise.
It's a really cool hangout spot, and it's where the couches are. So it's like if you want to take a little nap during your lunch break.
So it's like a crew green room, almost.
It's a loft. So it's like there's all of these desks and things, and then there's like a staircase that goes up to this loft area, and then there's like a big closet full of like storage stuff. But it's got like couches and a big table where people like to eat. And it's a little hot though, because it's a loft, heat rises.
Right.
So people aren't always up there, and I don't give a fuck about sweating. And so I'll just be up at that desk sweating my ass off because nobody, and these were 2 abandoned desks that had been there since the beginning of when I was working there. And there was stuff on one of the desks that like a notebook that had stayed there and collected dust forever. So I just went, I'm just going to take this desk. I don't feel like everybody kind of was like, I don't know whose stuff that is. I went, I don't care whose stuff that is. If they've got an issue, they could talk to me.
What was in the notebook?
Just like, oh, I think it was somebody, there were notes in there. The thing about working at Mythical is the notes that you take for these episodes, no one else would be able to decipher what the fuck it is. Like nobody would know.
What is this mythical code in these books?
Well, it's just like, a lot of the episodes are, we're boiling weird things to see what happens. And so they're just like random shit in this notebook of weird things we could boil. And
so if anyone found one of these books, they'd be worried. If they, without context, if they read the contents of these.
I think they'd just be confused. And honestly, I've got quite a few notebooks because of course you use a laptop and stuff, but I'm somebody who benefits from writing because it helps my brain to remember things.
Right.
Like typing does not like muscle memory with writing and stuff. It feels better to write physically on a piece of paper. Yeah. And it just feels more free flowy and stuff. Cause on a computer, you got to like delete it and you don't want people to know what a mess you are. But on a piece of paper, I can just scribble stuff out and like, whatever. It can look crazy because no one else is going to see it but me. So
the person who left that notebook up there.
Yeah, it was a mess, but then there were a lot of dried out Crayola markers. Like that's how long that stuff had been there. So I just went, screw it. I'm taking this desk.
I like how it's borderline like a crude daycare center. Like you all just went up there just to it was a place to put crew.
It was kind of like an area where freelancers went and hung out. I don't know, but like I just claimed it and I went, if they tell me you got to go, then that's okay. Like, but the couches are up there. So it's like, if you want to take a quick nap or something, it's a good spot. Cause I don't know, it's your lunch break. You can do whatever you want.
And then this weird random toy piano.
Well, no, I had a whole desk full of stuff. I like tons of stuff. Like you could see, I have like wig heads and stuff. So a lot of that was on my desk because I do so many characters that I had, and I currently have this really great makeup mirror that's from the 1940s that I found on eBay. Let me see if I can bring it over and show you. It's so beautiful. And I do need to get the glass.
Oh, geez.
Look how beautiful it is.
So is that metal?
Yes, it's metal, and it's painted this kind of seafoam green, and then there's 2 little light bulb sections. And the mirror goes from like the magnifying mirror to the regular mirror. And the mirror is clearly kind of, damaged. There's some kind of patina situation on the mirror, but the light bulbs, I mean, it's pretty cool. And I mean, it's like, you got a ring light or whatever, but whatever. I've got this light, which is a pretty good light.
Light's light.
It's great. Well, okay. But
I didn't mean it like that.
I mean, light.
I didn't want to dismiss your light. I'm sorry. I was diminishing your light, and that was on me, and I feel bad.
So I had that because I'd have to do my makeup. So it's like you go into a meeting for something, and then I got to go be on camera for something, and I have to do alien makeup on myself, or I have to do drag makeup on myself to be a sheriff from Dodge City. Like there's weird things I have to do. So I kept all of that makeup. There's a couple costumes hanging up, things like that. But
so this is a big eviction
it was a lot of stuff.
Removed from this space.
Yeah. Well, I had removed a lot of it already, but that piano was just so heavy. And so poor Michaela, she's doing God's work right now. She's going to go. She'll fight someone
Have we confirmed that she has secured it?
I'm going to tell her right now. I'm on a podcast and they want to know.
Yeah, that elevates the priority of anything.
Yeah, I know. To know the update on the piano. I need to throw hands.
Send photos.
Do I need to? I mean, this guy would definitely be scared of me.
Oh, no. If you suddenly showed up and go, "Where's my piano?" I don't think that anyone would.
No. I mean, we're going to solve it right the fuck now. Sorry if I'm swearing so much.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Is
It is
this for
perfectly
children?
justified.
Okay.
It's understandable. Listen, if you had the opportunity, the fact that it's going to a good place, to a doll that needs it, that should not be
there's
denied.
no way that. No, my doll needs it. She needs it. She deserves it.
We're gonna get
she's right here.
I should say, so the objects that you've picked, before we get into that, you are going to be asked. I'm asking you to rank them. So you're going.
Oh God, no.
But here's the thing.
But they can hear me.
But here's the thing.
Oh.
It only exists in this moment. That ranking can change at any point. So we do have to count down.
Well, here's the thing.
And they've heard, you can tell them all that I said this, that this is not a thing that you're choosing to do.
Okay. Can I talk to you about something? I have all of my favorite toys from childhood. I've kept them. There are still some in storage that my parents but whenever I've left my apartment or my room since I was a little kid, I told my toys who was in charge. And who was first in charge, who was second in command, and who was third in command.
So you have ranked them.
Well, I rank them in leadership.
And
I don't know if I rank them in favoritism. I rank them in leadership.
Now when you bring,
maybe that is favoritism.
When you bring new items in, do you already get a sense of where they're going to be on the trustworthy scale of who you would delegate responsibility to? Yes,
because I mean, you have this amazing display of your toys. The good thing about doing this podcast is that it forced me to take my toys out of their setup because I need to dust.
I know that feeling well.
And I wash my toys. I put them in a bathtub with me.
But listen, you're a busy person.
I wash them.
You gotta consolidate time somewhere.
Well, I like to take a little bubble bath, and then I put the toys in there, and I wash them, and then I put them out on a towel to dry, because some of them get water pockets stuck in there, and they're a little leaky. But for the most part, I just kind of wipe them down or whatever. But yeah, so I have needed to dust them for forever. But I'm looking into getting some sealed cases to put things in so the dust isn't as big of an issue.
I will say that one of the biggest game changers for that was getting a decent air purifier that would remove the dust.
Well, I have an air purifier and it don't matter. Let me tell you, it's not doing nothing. The dust is still around, but I do want some cases. I think it's fun to have some pretty cases that them in. There's some things that I have an eye on this light up kind of case situation.
Also, a really good duster. If you have a really good air duster, that's
What's that? What, you mean a vacuum?
No. So this is how bad it got. This is one of my.
Oh, is this what you put in your keyboard and shit?
This little thing here is going to be a bit of sound. So for anyone watching.
Oh, you got to drop a link about where you got that.
And it's got multiple speeds and it's rechargeable. So, because, the past would be those condensed air cans, but that was so wasteful and expensive.
Yeah.
So I needed a better solution to.
And not as cute. That thing is cute.
This thing will knock a can over from half a room away. This thing is ridiculous.
Have you ever seen those YouTube videos of people that create air cannons?
Oh, yes.
I don't know how they create them, but it can create this air cannon effect and blow something over very, very far away. And I don't know. I've watched a lot of videos of that.
Well, have you ever played with the toy versions of that, which are essentially the garbage cans with a little plastic on the end of it that you pull back the elastic?
That's basically what they are.
And
but
scaled
people
up.
People were scaling them up and creating this cool ripple effect in swimming pools and cool shit. But I love that. I need that for sure.
I will send you a link to it.
Thank you. All right. Oh, I do have a lot of these toys. I want to preface, I love I can already see, As a kid, I'm an X-Men fan, but as a kid, I always associated those giant dudes with those were Apocalypse, but they're not.
Oh, the
They're
Sentinel?
Sentinels.
Sentinels, yes.
Yeah, they're Sentinels. Because when X-Men came out and they showed us Apocalypse, I'm like, bitch is short.
But he could change sizes. He could get bigger.
I know, but I think the regular size should be big and like overwhelming. Like in the movie, he was a little guy.
Maybe that's showing really inside. He's a small guy and he's got to act in big ways.
I disagree. I need him to be terrifying and kind of tall. Like, I don't know. I just disagree with that casting.
That animated casting.
No, in the movie.
The Oscar Isaac. So Oscar,
no, not in the animated show. Fuck off. He was kind of big in the animated
Oscar
show.
Isaac in the Apocalypse.
That's Oscar Isaac?
That's Oscar Isaac. In the X-Men movie. Yes, he was very underwhelming in the movie.
He is not Apocalypse.
No, that was...
I'm trying to think, who would you cast as Apocalypse current day? Because we've got Sir Ian McKellen as the most perfect Magneto. Like, perfect,
the villains,
and then
yes.
Professor Xavier is perfect, but the way I see Apocalypse is like, kind of, I don't know. Like
he shouldn't be shorter than Wolverine.
Thank you. And also, I think of him as just this merciless nothingness. Like, just, I don't know. He's like passionless and like just a fucking beast to deal with, like, kind of thing.
Yeah. Passionless, I tend to think more of like a Mr. Sinister is like that sort of passionless, disconnected.
I guess maybe the animated series, it just seemed like this because
Apocalypse seemed like a force to me.
He was a force, and it's like you couldn't really reason with. He was just terrifying. He reminds me of Samara from The Ring. Like, you can't reason with this bitch. This is revenge. Like, this is just...
Yeah, he has like an agenda,
not personal.
And he's going to pursue that agenda, and you're in his way or you're with him.
But I'm trying to think of what actor I would pick. It's hard. It's very hard.
But you need like physically large and imposing.
John Goodman.
Like King Ralph John Goodman? What era of John Goodman are we going for?
That's right.
Are we going for like him playing the Cyclops and Oh Brother Where Art Thou?
Oh Brother Where Art Thou, Cyclops. Yes, there we go.
Or the devil in Barton Fink? Like, is he just
marching
down the hallway?
He's so amazing. He's so powerful. I love him so much. It's going to be hard. Maybe I'll think about it throughout the podcast. And
he'd be CG anyway, so you'd enhance John Goodman a bit.
I don't think he needs to be. I think we could restylize the character in a way that you don't need to have CGI. You can like come up with a different way for them to look.
Have you ever been around John Goodman at all? He is...
I would die to be around John. He's a different man now. He's a little older, but Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah, he's still got a presence, but I saw him once.
He's a Missouri man
on Broadway doing the front page, and he was playing the sheriff in it. And he essentially, if you ever want to see John Goodman loping across the stage like a cross between Foghorn Leghorn and Yosemite Sam, it was the best production ever to see that.
Hell yes. When was that?
2016, the end of 2016.
Oh, okay.
So it's been a while, but
yeah,
it was incredible.
He's amazing. I guess I'm going to think about who could, throughout the podcast, I'll start thinking about actors that I think could be Apocalypse.
They're resetting everything. So you could do an entire thing of stunt cat.
But they're not going to reset Professor X and Magneto.
They are.
No, I heard they were keeping them.
No, they're only keeping them for these next two films, and then everything's getting reset.
Okay, but the next two films.
Oh, yeah. So the Avengers, Secret Wars, Doomsday, yes, we still have Ian McKellen. And...
let's be real. There's not going to be anything after that. Like, there just won't. Like, it's just the money has run out. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, there's no more money, like, in this country. Like, there ain't no way they're rebooting X-Men after that. Like, sorry.
I mean, we may be seeing it as soon as this summer. We may see an X-person in one of the films, so...
But they're got to do 2 more films with them.
Well, there's going to be... Well, I mean, there's rumors about the Spider-Man film of things happening in that, so...
Oh, my God. How many of these are we going to fucking do? I'm so over Spider-Man. I'm so sorry.
There's going to be so many.
I'm so over it.
Listen, everyone gets a chance to be Spider-Man at some point. So
but it's so boring. Like, give me something else. Something else. I don't know.
There's a proper apocalypse.
I'm bored.
We have to get it long enough. You get a proper apocalypse. We can't stop now.
I mean, that's true. But also, like, Spider-Man is a big, like, isn't it like a metaphor for puberty? Like, how much longer is puberty going to last? Like, in superhero movies? Like, I'm over it.
I mean,
you come from your wrist and I don't care. Like, I just do not care about
one of the Spider-Men. Only one of the Spider-Men did that.
Well, I mean, but they still shoot it from there and it's still very cummy, even if it's a little gadget that does it. Come on. It's still,
listen,
all of
Tom
it is
Holland
about puberty.
is going to be in his 40s with like...
And what is my body doing? I don't know. I'm a spider.
He's going to be bringing his
now.
spider kids to set. It's going to be, he's going to be that Spider-Man forever. That's how it works.
I'm stoked though about the Nick Cage Spider-Man thing.
Oh, the Spider-Noir?
Yeah, I'm stoked about that.
I'm glad that everyone's just giving him like all of his little side project weird dream wishes of what he wants to be.
Well, but here's the thing. We're realizing what he's good at. Like, give him something to do that he's good at and he's going to just go nuts. Like, you want to watch him perform, but he can't do everything. So I think things you go, yes.
I think we'd let him do everything.
Let's go.
Like
they should let him do everything.
You know, give him a shot at Apocalypse. See how he does.
Honestly, not a bad Apocalypse. Ooh. Okay.
See, we're getting there.
I think we are getting there. I think you're right.
And just think, by the end of this year, there's going to be a massive Apocalypse figure that you could add to your collection.
Yeah, I like that one behind you of
the Sentinel.
The Sentinel. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
It is. Well, I had heard that you were an animated X-Men fan.
Yes.
So,
and I like the movies too, but the animated series is definitely. Did Jordan tell you that?
Jordan,
or did you just hear me talk about it?
Jordan doesn't talk out of school. That doesn't sound like Jordan at all. That's
out of school.
So I figured I was going to look for a figure that could be here to represent this conversation that we're having. So I couldn't find where I had put my Rogue figure, which I felt might have been.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. I've got her right here.
So we've got Dark Phoenix.
Beautiful. She's beautiful, but you got those little ones. I got the big ones, baby.
So we'll
the big 90s.
We'll put Dark Phoenix there.
Hang on, let me put her little legs.
Oh, she's falling.
I do love the mobility of these 90s ones. They like their knees. They are like, hell yeah. Although this is a problem, but you know.
I mean, it's not like
gotta get
at least it stays.
When I wash her, you really gotta empty that water out of this thing.
How have you not turned her into a flask?
No, that is very funny. That is very funny. But I will say that she, this jacket used to be brown. It used to be that fake leather, but all of the like,
it flaked off. It did that
acrylic or whatever flaked off. So and I still think the tailoring and everything of this jacket is pretty fabulous. So it's just a black jacket now, but I think it still looks cute.
I mean, it's still in great condition for now being 30 years old.
All right. Okay. We don't need to tell people how old I am.
It's like 35 tops.
I'm turning 40 this year.
You're far younger than I am. So it's fine. You, Jordan, both. I hear Jordan complaining about his joints and things. Like, Jordan, shut up. You're so young.
Wow. You're getting information out of Jordan that I would never get out. He never complains.
Jordan has secret complaints.
I'm sure he does. He doesn't tell me his complaints.
He writes them on a note. He folds it up. He puts it in an envelope and he mails it to himself to be opened in the future.
Yeah, he puts it in a bottle and then he kisses it, puts a little wish on it.
And he goes, "Tail for another day."
Yeah, amazing.
So now, as far as you've talked about collectibles and stuff that you've had since childhood, have you always had collections? Has that always been a focus? Like, you've always had like cherished objects that you like? You do sound like you import a lot of emotional weight to the things that
Yes,
you...
I do. I guess that so part of my collection is the first memory of being alive that I have is laying on the floor on this sleeping bag that like it had like hunting camo like on it with like deer and leaves and stuff like on the interior of the sleeping bag, and I was laying on it watching Pee-wee's Playhouse. And my dad loved that show. My mom loved that show. And so I was like 2 or 3 watching Pee-wee's Playhouse,
which is
on the
all,
floor.
so it's all animate objects in Pee-wee's Playhouse.
I mean, it's
Do you think that
inanimate
was informing?
Well, that's not entirely true. There's like human characters as well. Like,
but every object in his playhouse had a personality.
It did. But there's also people who stop by and hang out, and which I'm missing one. I'm looking right now. In a minute, I'll probably go grab him. But like, I guess my dad, my dad's, like, my relationship with my dad is toys. Like, there's a lot. My dad and I have a lot of a relationship, but growing up, he was on the road a lot because he's a musician. He was nominated for a Grammy again this year, which is pretty cool. He's in a bluegrass band called the Steel Drivers. You should check them out, please. But he was on the road playing, bass for different like country musicians and stuff. But when he was out there and not home, he would go to every Toys R Us, like on the road, and get me stuff like that I wanted. So I'm very spoiled.
Now, was he also getting stuff? Was he also a collector? Did he have...
Oh, he's a collector of pottery. He's very into McCoy pottery, which is like this old kind of American family of pottery. And boy, the house, the basement, tons.
So it's all vintage pieces and...
Yes. And if I go into an antique store, I can spot a piece of McCoy pottery like a mile away. I'm very good at spotting it because I loved going to antique stores with my dad, and he would teach me how to spot that stuff.
Is he missing anything?
I'm sure. I mean, but he has a lot, and the stuff he does have is really beautiful.
Because sometimes collections, it makes it easy to gift to people because, like, oh, I know they collect this, so.
Oh yeah, for sure. But the thing is, like, and every once in a while, I'll go to a place and go, oh, "This is a McCoy," like, and then I'll send a picture to my mom and be like, "Does he have this?" And she's like, "Oh God, don't make me go in that basement. There's spiders in there. I don't want to go."
And so many places for them to hide. So much pottery.
I know, but it's really beautiful. I mean, it's all over the house and it's gorgeous. Like, it's really cool. But yeah, so he every like toy I ever wanted, I got.
Do you remember what the first one was? That really that was a major focus of yours?
Well, I mean, the Pee-wee stuff, I don't think I ever like saw a commercial and wanted it really bad. He just bought it for me. Like, and I love these toys so much, and I have well, there's one I lost, but it hurts to this day. But I've got most of them, and I mean, I didn't even know I wanted them. He just bought them for me, and I love them. But I'd say that the Green Ranger dagger, Power Rangers dagger, which I was trying to find it, and I can't find it right now. I keep bringing it places. It's somewhere. Wait, hang on. I found it.
This is why we did this.
I found it.
This is why we did the show.
But I had to take the batteries out because when I put them in, like, I guess a button is stuck or something, and it just keeps going beep, beep, beep. Like, it keeps going. So I had to take the batteries out.
You're like, could you please leave the theater?
Cool.
Could you please leave the theater? You're disrupting the performance.
Well, it just keeps beeping. So I had to take the batteries out. But it's gorgeous, right? Because the Green Ranger dagger is also a flute, which it's not a real flute, but there's bite marks all over it because I would just put it in my mouth and like.
So does it play with the buttons, the music that would happen if it was a functional flute?
There's 4 different buttons. The like one up here is a whoosh whoosh sound that like, it's like, oh, I'm swinging the dagger around. And then he's got 2 different flute noises. Like, one summons his Zord, and one is the Power Rangers theme. And the other one, I can't remember what that summoned, but like, yeah, he's pretty cool. Except for this kind of got fucked up. The tip is rubber and it's kind of warped. But whatever. I think it's so cool and pretty looking. And I just love toys from the 90s because they just feel hardy and substantial. Maybe
Well,
they're
they were
not
meant for
as
play. They weren't collectibles or prop replicas or...
right. They're meant to be played with. So it's like the detail oriented stuff, not as much of a focus. It's more like a sturdy...
Yeah, he's just going to hold up to some kid
like,
bashing it on something.
Which I like that more. I like something that is sturdy, colorful from a distance. You know what the fuck it is from a distance. Like my X-Men action figures, huge. Their faces, dead in the eyes. There's not much like going on.
Oh, no. The paint jobs were not quality on those.
No, but I do think my Beast is quality. So, so I'd say my Green Ranger dagger is definitely like one of my favorite things in the world. I asked for it. And, there were things that he found for me that like I've got quite a few Power Rangers over here that, he made happen for me.
So what, if you're looking at the things like the entertainment properties, however you want, the things that mean the most to you. So Power Rangers is up there. X-Men,
Power Rangers, Pee-wee's Playhouse. Let's see, what else? I have some Batman things there because Batman the Animated Series was like a big deal to me. I think that is the reason why I like horror so much. Like, because it was scary. Like,
yeah.
Because Clayface still haunts me to this day. Like, it was such a tragic story and this like melting kind of freakish clay. It was so sad to me. And his teeth weren't great. That sucks. Well, you can't even have a good set of teeth.
Well, I think you've mentioned
Clayface?
in Free With Ads a couple of times in the movies that you're not a big fan of body horror stuff in movies.
I'm not. Oh my God, you listen to the show. Thank you so much. That's so nice.
Yeah, I'm not we're Max Fun Network mates, so we have to support each other.
But that's so nice.
And also
of
I
you.
do it because otherwise Jordan would cry. He would feel that I wasn't supporting him, and I want to make sure that I support Jordan because he needs it.
Oh my God, we care so much about Jordan. He's fine. He's fine. I know his joints hurt or whatever, but it's like, he's okay. I don't know. I'm going to ask him about his joints now because he can't crap out on me now. We've got a podcast to do.
You'll carry him.
But I'll carry him around.
But do you think that's sort of some of the origin of that might be in Clayface? And
yeah, I love horror. I love anything that's kind of haunting, like sadness and
like gothic.
Pain, gothic stuff. Like that is definitely for me. But and Scarecrow and like all of that stuff. Like it's...
Do you have a favorite character?
There's a sadness to Batman the Animated Series.
Oh,
that I really love. And so I have a Catwoman. I have a couple of Catwomans over there because she's my favorite Batman character, of course. But so I've got a couple of those, but I wouldn't say that they're like ranking at a very high place. But yeah, that, and then I have an American Girl doll that is my number one.
Okay, so without a doubt,
always will be.
You said that you were loath to rank anything, but without a doubt, you're number one.
No, she's number one. When the fires were happening, in Los Angeles, I called my parents to be like, I'm packing up to go stay with friends. And my dad's first question was, you got your Power Rangers? Like, and I was like, Dad, I got my Power Rangers.
So really, it was his way going,
I
do. Did you get the kids ready to go? Did you pack?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Well, I'll tell you this, like, I kind of struggled to get out of like Tennessee after college. Like I was waiting tables, trying to raise enough money to move to New York. And I just was struggling. So I decided to try to sell my Power Rangers on eBay. And my dad found out about it because I think my mom told him. And he bought all of them off eBay. And
he's kept them to this day.
No, he just went, I worked so hard to get you all of those. You're never getting rid of these. Do you understand? Like he just went, we'll figure something out about the money. You can't sell your Power Ranger. It's like, we figured something. I eventually got to New York, but it was like, I wanted to get where I needed to go so bad that I was willing
that was the last line of, this is how much it means to me to get out of here.
I don't own anything. Like it. So, and boy, did no one bid on them. Absolutely no one wanted these things.
Nowadays, though,
they're not in the packaging. Like they're just used up. Most of them have hot glue on one arm. Like they are not doing good. They're not doing well. And
but they're still here. Like, they're still here.
They're still here. And my dad was like, you taking them? Can't let them be in the fire. And my mom's like, you got your American Girl doll? I'm like, yep. They were all like, my suitcase was mostly toys.
And one bottle of water.
Yeah, one bottle of water and then my favorite clothes, like that kind of thing, and medication. But yeah, so this is Felicity. She looks terrifying to many people. She's got a cute little pajama set on. Look at how cute this robe is. Look at the cute pajamas.
Now, how recent an acquisition are the pajamas?
The pajamas are very recent. So the pajamas belong to a different American Girl doll, but I've always loved those pajamas. Molly is the American Girl doll that these pajamas belong to. I think Molly was the 1940s, I think was where she was from.
And Felicity fought her for them and won the clothes.
Well, here's the thing about Felicity, and I know I need to do her hair. I've recently done her hair, but I need to redo it. And yes, every man that comes over to my apartment is utterly terrified because she is on my bed when you walk in.
Well, she's very protective. And she's not going to allow anything to happen.
But also a grown woman with a doll men go, oh, something's wrong. And it's like, yes, something is wrong. Do you think I'm like, what part of our conversation at the bar made you think that everything was good? Like what part of it? I'm nuts. But in the best way.
Yeah, I mean, and also, it's a good way to weed out the folks that are not going to roll with anything.
That's very true. It's a really good, it's a great test. But so I leave her on my bed in case someone breaks in and they see her, and I make her head face the door. So if anyone walks in, it's like her head is all the way to the right. So it's making direct eye contact with anyone who comes in. So they're like, ugh.
Have you ever thought about just putting her on a slow moving turntable?
Oh my God, so smart. But also I could put her on some kind of Home Alone rig where she comes down like a zip line and is like, bah, like in front of you.
As the Batman music plays.
Yeah. I mean, when I go out of town, her slippers are missing. When I go out of town, she's in charge. She's the president. And yeah, I leave the remote control in her lap. I'm nuts. I'm so sorry. I still believe they come to life. I just believe they have souls, and there's something. They're definitely my Horcruxes. Like if I when I die, I'm in there. I'll tell you what. But
I hope it gets added to the mythical set. Then.
Oh yeah. Well, she's been on the show quite a bit.
Have you determined who gets who are the godparents of Felicity? Who gets custody?
Oh, my sister for sure. But if she doesn't want them,
has she been informed about this? Is she aware of it? Mm-hmm. Is she agree with this?
I'm sure she knows. I'm sure she knows. But yeah, she's got her. But I will say that Felicity is the most problematic American Girl doll.
So tell me the origin story. So how far back does Felicity go in your life?
So I was 8, I think, 8 years old, 7 or 8 when I got her. And the thing is, all girls, when I was growing up, the American Girl doll we all needed one. Because there was, I don't know how they got a chokehold on us. I don't know what it was. But it's American history. There's a, cool historical access. And then the costumes involved with them. When I got Felicity, she came with a little lace-up corset that went underneath her clothes and bloomers. And
so what time period is she from?
1776.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so
you're starting to see why she was problematic, right?
And you're choosing So the whole point of is you're looking at the stories
Oh
of,
yeah,
of
I
these.
chose a slave owner. I sure did. I sure fucking did. But at the time, I guess I just, you don't really think about it, because especially in the 90s, you were like, well, everything's good now. There's no more racism. Like,
Yeah, and
the
that was
civil
her
rights
parents who
movement
did that.
happened
And when
in the.
she got control of the plantation, everything was fine after that.
Oh, no. She was. No, I have a feeling that this time period, she would have just gone along with the whole thing. Like it would have, but
She would have died a
all-
monster at the turn of the century into the 20th century.
100%. Yep. But she has a new identity now. Felicity is a vampire who exists in current day. She's deconstructed her political beliefs, and her soul is more like developed and whole. She cares about people, except for she's not at current day. She is a vampire in late 90s. She is a hacker, a like new metal rave girl hacker, and she does it for the good of humanity. I want her to be also in the 2000s. She's very anti George W. Bush, anti Iraq war, and she's like a hacker who's trying to take down the system. That's her thing. But she's also a vampire.
So when did you develop the extension of her story? When did that get introduced?
I'd say it was like a year ago, because I'd had her on Mythical a couple of times. And then I went, 1776. I wonder if she owns slaves. And then I looked back at the books, because all the American Girl dolls get a book like series. Oh yeah, she did just own slaves. They were characters in the book. Like you can, because they at the front of the American Girl doll books, they have like little portraits of each character with their name, so you can visualize who they're talking about in the books, which I think is really cool.
Right.
I think they should do that for all books. But yeah, there's like 3 slaves in the book.
So
I don't know why.
So at
I
the
didn't.
time
I
you
don't
chose
remember
her,
it.
so it
Like,
wasn't based on the story that you chose her.
oh fuck no.
So was it the costuming? Was it just something about her face?
It was the red hair. It was the red hair, because I wanted to have red hair, number one. Everybody was getting Samantha, which was like the rich Victorian era girl. And she had like a locket that you could then take off her neck and wear. And she like had the best hairstyle. She had the best dresses, that kind of thing. But I liked the kind of colonial like costumes. I really liked it. And she had Felicity had a bonnet. I also got the nightgown, like the one that I could wear. And so I had a bonnet and a little like colonial nightgown. And all little girls like the idea of a nightgown where you could hold the little metal thing that holds a candle.
Oh yeah,
and walk around and
the Christmas Carol candle.
Yes, like I'm gonna solve a mystery in the middle of the night, like that kind of thing with that candle. Like that's all we all want that. And so I had that.
And a nightcap,
I had my little bonnet.
Nightcap. You got a nightcap and a bonnet for the day, and a nightcap for the night.
Yes. So yeah, I had that. But yeah, I thought that I still think she's absolutely beautiful, and I'm glad that it's good to revisit history as well, because I think we forget about 100 years before the Civil War. Like sometimes we just think, oh yeah, all the slavery and the bullshit happened just during this time. It's like, no, bitch, it's like 200 years.
Right.
Like,
And also,
there's
it's
stuff that
fascinating
happened before the Civil
that this
War.
American
So
Girl doll story was not written in the 50s. This isn't like
no.
This is the 1990s that somebody sat down and decided to create this story.
And most of the stories for the American Girl dolls were the same author. There was a lot of them that were written by the same author. But I think that is accurate, that this little girl whose parents owned slaves, she's just living life and isn't, like, in her brain, nothing is weird. But if you want to write a story about, development of a young girl knowing right from wrong, you should have written something about her
learning right
going,
from wrong.
This isn't right. This is not right. But if you think about it in that time period, a little white girl probably ain't doing that.
And now you're talking about in the early 90s? Or are you talking about...
No, I'm talking about the 1770s. I'm talking about that time period. This little white girl right here.
Right. But to write that story of her not... Like, it's a weird thing to present to kids going...
Because it's not his... Like, she's a fictional character. Why not, like, create a story where, like, she, you know, has a conversation with her family or something? But her whole, like, all American Girl dolls have...
Or the friends that she owns. Maybe they could have a conversation with her about how she's wrong.
Yeah. I mean, it would make sense. But also... I don't know. That's so probably an accurate little white girl from 1776.
Has American Girl revised her story yet?
No, she is canceled. She is off the market. Felicity does not
exist within the
anymore.
American Girl canon.
No, she is no longer available for sale.
And that time period is not addressed.
Well, and I think that's weird because there's also no Civil War era doll. Like, none. So this doll was existing during the Boston Tea Party. That's like what her era was about. Like her father participated in it and then lost his business because he participated in it. And people thought, you know, he's an asshole, like kind of thing. So they kind of suffered as a result of that. And then they had to sell her horse. And they sold her horse to a mean man who was abusing the horse. So we care about a horse, but not slaves. Jesus Christ.
Do you ever think,
what the fuck?
Do you ever have talks with Felicity at night to sort of work through her trauma and her understanding?
100% I do. 100%. Because I drink. And sometimes I'll sit late at night and go, you know what? I don't believe that story. I think you would have said something. I think you would have tried to help.
I think you should have said something. I think you should have.
She should have. She absolutely should have said something. But I'm also disappointed in myself as a little girl that I just kind of went, that's how it was. And then, well, I thought, you know, this is accurate for what a little girl at 10 years old would probably be doing. So she's really, just like, my horse.
American Girl did this to you because they could have assigned any backstory to the redheaded doll. And it would have been perfectly fine, but the one that they gave.
But also, look at the conversation we're having. That's pretty interesting. Like it's the fact that there's no Civil War era doll is really bizarre to me. But the other dolls, like there's one that came over on the Mayflower, and her friend dies in the belly of the ship from scarlet fever. Like everybody's got a little sad backstory. But my dolls is just my horse. Like, that's it. Like, her story is so, like, privileged and crazy. Like, she is very problematic. But there's also a doll that was a slave named Addie, and she has been discontinued. And there were little white girls who owned Addie. And so I'm like, so you owned a slave. Like, that is crazy.
At the American Girl Cafe, they took their dolls.
Girl. And but there's other ones.
Did you go to the American Girl Cafe when you were in New York?
Are you kidding? I went to the one here. I've been to the one in New York. I tried to get a job at the one in New York, and they sent me right down the street to the Build-A-Bear Cafe, or AKA Eat with Your Bare Hands Cafe.
Do they have like is that where they regularly sent like, you're not American Girl Cafe material, we're sending you to Build-A-Bear?
They didn't say that. They just thought, we're not hiring at the moment. We're going to send you over here. And so it was very similar.
So they had a talent sharing agreement with Build-A-Bear though.
I think they were owned by the same company at one point. I don't know if they still are.
Was this before or after you worked at UCB?
Oh, this is the year after I interned at UCB. So I was in New York for the summer. This is all during college. Like, I interned at UCB after my sophomore year of college, but I also worked backstage at an off-Broadway theater at night. And then the next year, I went again with no plan of what I was going to do. I didn't figure out an internship. I just started auditioning for stuff. And I booked this weird play called The Best Party Ever. and it was at this theater that was a famous mime. It was named after a famous mime. I'll figure it out later,
Like
and
Marcel
you can put it in there.
Marceau?
No, some other guy. And I don't know. And I saw it in the backstage, magazine or whatever. Went and auditioned, booked a part. They did not pay us. But I don't know. I did a play, and then I worked at Build-A-Bear Cafe, and I got the worst strep throat of my fucking life at that place because
it's constant
I mean,
kid
it's the same
exposure,
thing.
right? They're walking in, coughing
Children.
on you. Yeah.
Children. And the thing is, like, so American Girl Cafe, they put the little chair that like hooks onto the table, right? And that so that your dog can slide into this little chair and sit with you. And they have the same thing at Build-A-Bear, but the Build-A-Bears are significantly more affordable than an American Girl doll. So there'll be a birthday party of 15 children, and you have to get out 15 tiny chairs. You have to put on 15 little bibs on the bears and serve 15 little bears as well as the children. So there were little plates that I had to bring out for the bears as well as the children, and they put like little pieces of food on the plate and pretend to feed their bear. And it was a lot. You're having to serve 30 people at that point.
What was the worst, most entitled parent or kid that you encountered during that?
Oh no, they were all fine.
Were they all good?
Well, yeah, because those parties are just chaos. That's not a fancy party. That is just pizza and kids with their teddy, they got this cute teddy bear. They're all stoked. Right. All those kids were happy.
So the monsters exist in the American Girl restaurant.
Oh, I bet $1 million that's where the monsters are. And it's probably best that I didn't work there. I think it's probably for the best. I like the chaos of a bunch of snot bubbles, sweaty kids at the Build-A-Bear store who did give me a terrible bout of strep throat. I thought I just had a terrible sore throat, and then I got vertigo and fell over at Build-A-Bear. Luckily, I was banging a doctor at the time. An ER doctor. And
it's one way to get a deductible.
No, he just brought me antibiotics to his place and took care of me. It was great. His dog was a biter, but it's fine.
Well, at least you got through. How long did you work at Build-A-Bear?
Just for the summer, because I was there in between, college. I think it was 2006.
So
is when I was there.
So we hadn't had the economic crash
20
yet.
years ago, dude. This is so crazy. That's so wild.
All those kids are now full-fledged adults.
Stop. I don't like that. Jesus
The kid
Christ.
that gave you strep is now a full-fledged adult.
They can drink
with
now,
the kid.
probably.
It probably has kids.
They can drink.
Those kids could have kids.
Ew. No, I don't think that's happening. In New York, people having kids at 25, I don't think so.
Somewhere they're on a podcast right now talking with their friends about the Build-A-Bear they still have as an adult.
I still have a Build-A-Bear that I had in high school. I still have it. A boyfriend gave it to me. It's really cute.
Did you make a Build-A-Bear as an employee? Did you get the chance to?
No,
or did you just
I never made one.
Did you take accessories for Felicity on the side? Just here's.
No, I didn't. I didn't care about the Build-A-Bear stuff. It wasn't my jam. Now I'm kind of I sleep with some cuddly stuffed animal things. I have is it Cthulhu or Cthulhu?
Cthulhu.
What is it?
It's whatever.
Cthulhu.
Yeah.
I have a stuffed animal Cthulhu that's so soft that I sleep with, and
one of those Squishmallow nice sort of Cthulhus.
No, here, I'll grab it. Let me show you. Hang on.
Can't wait. This velveteen Cthulhu.
Isn't he cute?
For an elder god, it's the mournful eyes. He looks almost like an elephant with the one tentacle out the front.
He's so cute, and I like
it's
it.
It's the saggy baggy Cthulhu.
I love him. I think he's so cute.
How have you not accessorized him as a hat to an event.
Oh, you're right. He does look so cute. Are we filming this, by the
Yes,
way?
yes.
Okay, great.
It's a
Thank
good
God.
point in the conversation to have that discussion.
Okay. This is a mythical prop too. There was an episode that we did about like it was Halloween stuff, and this was there, and I was like, can I have that? So sometimes when we have episodes with like a lot of props or something, I could get the art department to save me like one thing. And so I got it. But I sleep on this is like a good pillow.
So is it like that sort of super soft?
It's super soft. Like it's very soft, but my drool will fuck it up eventually. Sorry, buddy. I'm a drooler.
To all things. there comes an end.
But he is super cuddly, and that big like kind of round head it's like a great thing to hug. So if I'm watching a movie in bed, sometimes I'll just kind of hug him and put my head on it. It's nice. He's nice. I like stuffed animals.
Does he have a
now.
name? Have you named him? Or you just call him Cthulhu?
No. I've given him a name 1,000,000 times and I don't remember it.
Is it a different name, or is it the same name 1,000,000 times and you forgot it each time?
I think I'm just going to name him Cthulhu. I think we just got to go with that. I think it was Charlie at one point.
Yeah.
Charlie. Yeah, it was Charlie. Oh no, I've hurt his feelings. How dare you make?
That's
how
why
dare you
that's
do
why
this
he has
to
the
me?
mournful eyes.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think it's because he's not in the ocean.
This
and
is
he's
how you
like,
make an
this is-
eldritch horror sad.
Oh God. I don't know. Sometimes just take me. I don't care. Like it's sometimes like I get nervous. Someone's gonna break into my apartment, and I'll be in bed going, "Did I lock the door?" And then I'll go, "I don't know. Who cares?" Take me.
Which I have to ask, because something that has come up frequently is in discussions is how many knives you have.
Oh, how many knives? Let's see.
And also,
So
does Felicity have a knife? Have you accessorized Felicity? Does Felicity?
She doesn't. Felicity needs a little knife. I agree. We'll get you one, girl.
Is she going to be the one to get the boot knife first?
Oh, why do you know all the deep cuts? Pun intended. You know all the deep cuts. Ken, you're so wonderful.
This is how
I'm
we
going
have
to
a
listen
conversation.
to every episode of your podcast now just so I can know deep cuts so that when you come on our show, and then I can just be like, oh, I know your blood type.
Hey, I told you I'm waiting for the invite on Free with Ads. I'll come on anytime. Anything?
Oh God, it's done. You're on anytime. What is like your favorite genre of movie? Like you don't have to. Genre doesn't matter.
I'm
It
not a
could be
horror
anything.
person. I'm not like a.
Okay.
I'm not a. That's generally my. Anything else
Do
is
you like
fine.
fantasy?
Fantasy's fine. Weird. I had sent him. Did he share the movie that we talked about in the episode? Did you get to that part in the episode where we talked about one of the weird 80s movies that I recommended to him?
Which one?
So it's called Hunk. And it's from the mid 80s. And
I don't remember
it is
this.
essentially about a nerd who makes a Faustian pact with the devil to become a hunk.
Done.
And the devil is played by James Coco.
I don't know who that is. Who's James Coco?
James, you'd probably recognize him as a character actor from the 70s and 80s if you saw him. He was sort of like, if you can't get Dom DeLuise, you would have gotten James Coco.
Okay. Well, if we can get listen, that's on the radar for.
So it seems
sure.
right up your alley.
Yes, I'm in. Let's do next time you're on. We're doing Hunk.
So
done. And then when we do Hunk Watch, it's on. Like
you
the whole movie is a Hunk Watch.
Wait.
We're watching Hunk.
that he was not aware of this, or and also that you are not aware of this film. Like this is one of those ones that was in constant rotation on HBO. For me,
what?
Like it was one of those that was always on cable constantly, and you'd catch bits and pieces of it because it made no money in the theaters. It was a massive flop. It just hung.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now. What the fuck? Okay, I'm so excited. Dude, I'm so excited about this. Yeah, it's on. It's on. We're doing it.
So there we go. There's in the hopper.
I love anything with the word beefcake in the description. Like,
I think if you're watching a trailer, I think it's slowing
like,
down your internet connection a little bit.
I'm not going to watch the trailer. I'm looking at IMDb, which IMDb
Can you hear me fine? There
slows
we go.
down. Okay, where am I? Okay, yeah, IMDb will slow you down because that IMDb's site is so full of ads.
Yeah, it's awful to navigate that site now.
Which is frustrating to me because I pay $150 a year to have my profile on there. Am I back?
No, you're back. I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, I'm back. Okay, I thought you'd be more shocked about the amount of money I'm paying on IMDb.
I'm well aware of IMDb's excessive
there's a fuck ton
pricing.
of actors. Like, why do you need ads when there's all these actors paying for their profiles?
Because that's how they make
that,
even
to me,
more money. You can't just make a little bit of money. You got to make a lot of money.
I think that, okay, you know what I think is that millennials and Gen X don't realize we could just make something to compete with all of these. Like, we could just make another version of IMDb. Like, fuck them. Why are they the only ones that get to have this monopoly on finding, like, Wikipedia? Cool. We always got to donate some money every year, but Wikipedia, it's not always accurate. But I don't know. Maybe IMDb isn't either. But yeah, I just think that let's give them a little competition. Like, we need to give Wikipedia and IMDb a little competition. Let's create some new sites. Let's start competing instead of trying to fix things. That's how I feel. That's how capitalism works. Why aren't we?
Does capitalism work? Does it?
No, it
work?
doesn't. It doesn't work, but how it works is you compete. You try to...
How it's supposed to.
How it's supposed to is that we all keep competing for the top, right? So IMDb and Wikipedia have been around forever. Nobody is competing with either one of them. Like, come on, y'all.
I say we bring back the Britannica. It's never been the same since we lost the Britannica.
But that costs money.
I mean, everything should cost money. Otherwise... people don't get paid who are supposed to be.
Listen, nobody's that's the thing. You're very, very right. But at this point in the game, nobody's paying for shit. I mean, YouTube, let me tell you, anytime a YouTuber tries to create something where you pay behind a paywall, oof, people are angry. They're so angry. And I'm like, they have employees. They gotta people will give you shit if you're not paying people a living wage or that you're not giving them health insurance and all this. And it's like, how do you think they're fucking paying them?
Oh, yeah. No, they
and then if you get a YouTube, ad with somebody that and they're like, oh, they're doing ads now. Oh, they just don't. It's like, Jesus Christ. Nobody can win. People have to do stuff to pay their employees. I don't know. Just ignore the ad and fast forward. That shit drives me nuts.
No,
people got to do things to make money. YouTube is not the moneymaker people think it is.
Is it a moneymaker?
Not for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have a YouTube channel yet.
You do have a YouTube channel.
I don't. I'm on someone else's channel.
Is that someone else's that all those videos are posted on?
What? Good Mythical Morning?
No. You have a YouTube channel.
What are you talking about?
Is it not yours that has your stand-up posted on it?
Oh, you mean from 15 years ago?
Yeah. Your time capsule? That doesn't belong to you? Your time capsule is not yours?
It belongs to me, but that ain't no business. That's not making any fucking money. That's not real.
I mean, to be fair, you haven't posted anything on it in 7 years, so...
Listen, I mean, so I'm very soon I will be. I have a show that I will be making, but the way people do it is you have to be consistent. You have to have a system. You have to give it everything you got. I've never.
It's a job.
Tried to.
And that's the problem,
I've never tried to do something like that by myself. So it's like I've been a part of a well-oiled machine. I've never been the only like oiled particle on a machine.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
The machine.
it's terrifying, but I'm about to do it. So it's like,
so what was the thing that
I'm
finally
terrified.
prompted after this? What's the thing that's really motivating you to commit to that?
The world is very like scary at the moment. It feels like it's now or never, baby. Let's do
Does it feel like a lot of things are in flux?
It's that, and then also turning 40. I think that there is something about like, I think I've worked for other people and done really fun stuff and enjoyed being a part of other people's things. And I think I've like harbored this fear of failure where I don't try to do things because I don't want people to think I'm less valuable or something. Because I feel like in the entertainment industry, if you try something and fail at it, like people go, they ain't shit or something like that.
Right.
And then I just
But if you're a
go,
component in
well,
somebody else's project, then
they get to take the fall and I don't have to.
Right.
Like that's the thing. I've been living behind someone else's like really wonderful, you know, product for a long time. And I haven't had the balls to try to do it on my own. And now I'm like, let's just fucking embarrass ourselves. Oh no, I'm embarrassed. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I'm 40. Like, if I was like, who cares? It's already embarrassing to be a woman at 40 to people. Not to me. I feel great. I feel wonderful. But the pressures that people put on you about you've only got this much time to be relevant or whatever. I'm just like, well, I'm halfway through this life. It's time to try. It's now or never.
I mean, do you look back at where you started and what your aspirations were going off to New York, auditioning for shows, doing stand-up, and feel that you lost that? Because that is reliant on yourself. That is going out there and putting yourself out there. And when you're, I'm going to make my name. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to be this. Particularly if you're doing stand-up, that's you and an audience, and it's only you up there.
Well, I never wanted to be a famous stand-up comedian. That was never the goal. I loved doing stand-up at that time. I think I had fantasies of maybe, but the idea of...
Was it just to get in front of an audience?
Yes. The idea was to learn to write, have the freedom to create my own performance, like technique and style, and to create my own voice, but also to... You have the freedom at open mics to just do whatever. And even if people aren't laughing, even if people aren't paying attention, you still get to have the stage, which is cool. Because I've been like open mics, people might not pay attention. You might not grab anyone's attention at all. You might just deal with people on their phones or whatever, but who cares? It's yours for 3 minutes. It's yours. And so just getting used to going up and failing, or, I mean, bombing is one thing, but no one even paying attention. Oof, that's a special kind of hell. Like it's wild.
When you can hear ambient noise.
Yeah, where like people are talking in the background and you're not even like, no one even gives a shit. Like I've been through all of it. Like my first booked stand-up show was at a Joe's Crab Shack in Nashville, in an area where there were children in bibs, and all of my material was filthy, like so filthy. I thought we were going to be in a room that was separate from
like an actual comedy room. Like this is where the comedy room is. I thought
it would be like somebody's private birthday room or something like that. But no, we just had a stage in the middle of a Joe's Crab Shack, and all of my material was disgusting. And my whole family came. There were children's birthdays, like parties going on. It was a nightmare. I think about it constantly. Like,
have you been back to that Crab Shack since?
Hell no, it doesn't exist anymore. By the way,
you made sure that.
No, I've like gone back because I kind of wanted to go. Memories. I kind of wanted to look, but no, that was brutal. So I did it because it was like, I don't have an agent. I'm not some famous person's kid. I didn't go to a big theater school. What's the next best thing? I like improv classes. I get the appeal, but I don't have money. I don't have money to spend on these classes. Like, and I also thought, I don't want to share that fucking stage with nobody. Fuck you. You know what I mean? I was kind of like, I don't want to do that. I want to just be up there by myself. Like, that was kind of how I feel. And I still feel that way. I don't want to do improv. Sorry. Just don't. I know that it's like, probably improv makes you a better person, but I've met a lot of improvisers and that is not true.
Oh boy, Jordan is weeping right now.
They are. Oh, Jordan does everything though. Jordan's a writer. Jordan is a host. Jordan is a million different things. He is not just an improviser. Same thing here. Like, so yeah, no, the stand-up thing, I still go out and do it occasionally, but going in front of a club, when you do clubs, there is this whole world to it where understanding where you are in the lineup, understanding when a check is being dropped, understanding how to deal with hecklers, understanding the politics of that club.
The drama that exists within that club.
Well, it's a professional, like you have to know how to operate that environment, which is so like delicate. And I know a lot of people don't consider it to be delicate, but it is. It's a very delicate environment because it's like, this is a club that matters to a lot of people that have earned their way up through ranks or whatever. So if you are getting to do it, you have to think about everybody there. It's too much. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'll do like a little shitty bar anytime. But pursuing stand-up comedy as a career, nightmare. No thanks. But it also helped me to learn how to write jokes. So that's how Jordan Morris ended up knowing me. Because we wrote on At Midnight together. And if I hadn't done stand-up, I would not have met like Jordan. I wouldn't be sitting in front of you right now.
Thanks, Jordan.
Thanks, Jordan. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Well, I mean, I noticed in your stand-up and looking at you would go into character. Like I could see that you would start to develop where you would just, okay, now I'm going to do a character bit.
Well, because Maria Bamford, that was like, when I was starting out, there was that show, The Comedians of Comedy. And do you remember that at all? It was it was so good. And so it was Zach Galifianakis, Patton Oswalt, and then Maria Bamford, and then Brian Posehn. And they were on tour together.
But that was when you had a lot of those comedian package films and package tours.
No, it was a show.
But it was like a themed, but it was like, but you had a lot of those packages of like, they were the alternative comedy package that decided to go out and do a thing.
Well, I thought of them as, this is our current day, like the future of stand-up comedy. Like, in my opinion, that was it. Like Dimitri Martin was coming out. I had drawings in my stand-up that I used to do, which at the time people really loved. I've tried to do it recently. People are not as amused, and that's okay.
Those were amazing stick figures.
No, the drawings are very good. I have an art degree, by the way.
And they are, and I know, and I've seen your art, and
you see them. They're very good.
And you have an Etsy store that people should check out too. So
yeah, I make jewelry and stuff. But by the way, my YouTube show will be an arts and crafts show. You're the first person I'm telling about it, by the way.
You have to make this happen. Now you can't.
Oh no, I'm making it happen. It's just like, how consistently will I be able to make it happen? It's going to be something where I may have to quit drinking.
Whoa. Let's not make any rash decisions for our future.
I don't want to, Ken. I don't want to.
How important is this channel?
It is. It's important. I've never tried to do anything. So it's like, just try, you know?
Well, I mean, that's the thing that, you know, I've certainly noticed on stuff like that is that, you know, there's that, am I going to be able to be consistent? Am I able to do it? Just do one.
Or do I even know what I'm doing?
Right. Just do one, see how it goes, because you could always decide not to do another one after you do the first one.
Well, no, I think I'm going to make 3.
You're going to have them ready to go?
Have them ready. and just have them locked and loaded and see how it goes. You might as well just have 3. So if 3 don't do well, then I don't know. But also, who gives a shit if it does well? If I like it and I love doing it, I think the viewer thing, it's like, whatever. Let's just do it anyway.
If it makes money, then it's a miracle in this modern world.
It's true. If it makes money, that's a miracle. And I think you have to go into it going,
do I want to? I
just want to do it for the fucking fun of it. I mean, look at our girl at the Olympics, you know.
Yeah, coming back and deciding that, that was...
I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do it for the love of it. Love of the game.
And having stopped doing it and decided... And I love her story about her friend talking about sort of talking to her about coming back into it. And her going, listen, if I can do these things and if I feel like it, if I try this out and I feel fine, then I'll continue to do it. But if I don't, then I'm fine walking away from it again.
Yeah, all you can do is do it because you want to do it. And if it doesn't work out, you gave it a go. And
then 3 episodes exist that people can watch at any time, and it's just part of the bigger package of all the stuff you've done over the...
It's just part of the lore. It's part of the lore.
It's another entry on that IMDb that you paid to be able to update. Or
just like a weird thing that, like, if I fade into obscurity and like go into the woods or whatever, people can do a YouTube thing about what happened to that one random girl who was on GMM for a while. She went into the woods. She made 1 episode about arts and crafts and then walked into the ocean.
We've never seen her again, but occasionally you'll see a Felicity doll walking through the woods.
Exactly. Lord have mercy. But, yeah, but you know, I'm gonna try to do it. It's scary, but yeah, the stand-up thing, I will continue to do it. I still do it, but the idea of pursuing it in that ambitious, competitive, professional way where you want to do big theaters and stuff, that's never really been my goal ever. Like, and I love doing it for the fun of it and to learn to write and to learn how to write jokes in a better way. But yeah, so hell no, I ain't pursuing that.
So does it
hardcore?
So does it feel, no. Certainly over the past couple with free with ads being a focus and taking off and getting traction like it has and pursuing this?
You think we have?
The fact that any podcast exists beyond the first episode makes it a success. So
thank you, Ken. That's so nice. That is so nice.
As someone who was there at the dawn of podcasting with one of the first podcasts, yes, anyone who makes it past a first episode, and
that's really kind of you, especially from you. That's really kind of you to say. Like it's, you know, Jordan's just a wonderful human being who's like been part of Max Fun forever. And then like he was having me pitch ideas for podcasts for a while, and this was the one that stuck, and it was like, oh my God, we're really gonna do it. Oh my God. And it was so great.
And Matt's
so it wouldn't have
enthusiasm
existed.
level was at like a 3. So
no, Matt's enthusiasm level is an 11, like 100% all the time. And it's so nice to not only work with, you know, Jordan, who is just who has been one of the best friends to me in my career and in my life, but Matt as well. Matt and I have been very,
Matt Lieb,
like, he's my very dear friend. So it's nice to work with 2 people that we've like worked together outside of the podcast for a long time. I love these guys. I love working with them.
But that's the thing about a show like that. And I mean, now, you know, over 100 episodes you all have done that.
I know. Isn't that crazy? It's so crazy. It's been 2 years.
Is that the baseline for anything like that to persist, you all have to enjoy doing it. Otherwise, 1, it's not worth doing it. And 2, the audience can tell if someone feels like they're struggling or is uncomfortable with it or not just having a good time. Because the whole point of a thing like that is you kind of want to feel that you're a fly on the wall to a conversation. If that's an enjoyable thing for an entertainment podcast, you want to feel like you're listening to a show. You go because you want to enjoy the vibe of that show. And I think
I'll say this. It's sorry. Continue. I'm sorry.
No, go on. It was just going to be more compliments, but go on.
Oh, okay. But well, I'll say this, like both Matt and Jordan have had successful, consistent podcasts, and I have never really tried to do a weekly podcast like this. So it has been challenging for me. Like getting used to it being every week. I've never done anything like that, like ever. So it's been like learning from these two people.
Well,
like
because even Good Mythical Morning, that's more like, I mean, it you don't know when you're going to be.
It's all over the place. Like, it's not like it's all over the place. But like with this show, it is every week. We show up. Everybody's taking time out of their lives and showing up together. You have to like give it what you got. And I feel like I have sometimes struggled with that consistency stuff, like getting used to the idea of every week consistency. I'm kind of a novice to that. Like the two of them are not. They've been doing it. So this has been honestly like a marathon and like kind of a challenging muscle for me to learn how to do. And I don't think I've mastered it yet, but the two of them are so...
It's over 100 episodes, so you've been able to maintain it so far.
They've been carrying it. I want to be real. They've definitely been carrying it. And they just let me show up and be myself. And I'm very privileged to be a part of the network. But
showing up is a big thing, because it is easy to, I mean, you could have at any point decided, Dad, you know what? I'm not going to find the time for this. I'm not going to show up.
Oh, hell no. That was never going to happen. Absolutely not. I'm always going to show up. But especially because there's a producer here who's doing all the hard shit. And then Jordan's making the whole ass outline. Why the fuck wouldn't I show up? I'm just having to be there. Like, I don't.
Jordan has wonderful professor energy. He's like a professor and a TA all in one.
He's yeah. Well, can I tell you, anytime I have a guest on that's my friend, they're like, Jesus, this is professional. And I'm like, right? Like, this is crazy. Like, any Maximum Fun podcast, it's always like, oh, this is no bullshit. Like, people are pros. Like, I've been on a lot of podcasts, and yeah, Max Fun is a consistently professional experience.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've also been part of Mythical for now how many years?
Yeah, but that's a fucking show with 100+ employees. Like, that is a different experience. That is a very different machine. That shit is a machine, my friend. Like, it's...
Well, when did you... So what was your first year at Mythical? How many years have you been?
2018.
So that's nearly a decade, too.
I know. Isn't that crazy? It's the longest job I've ever had. Like, I've been fired from a lot of places, Ken.
But did you get fired from Build-A-Bear, or did you just end the summer?
No, I had to go home, and I had to go back to Arkansas for school.
So Build-A-Bear never fired you?
No. I got fired from a lot of restaurants, because I should never have had those jobs in the first place.
Because customers are horrible.
Where I shined. But no, and then, At Midnight got canceled, but I was there the last 6 months. So was it my fault? The jury's out.
Jordan was there. You can easily pin it on Jordan.
But he had been there forever, and it was very successful the whole time.
But maybe he had been
there.
secretly grinding down the machine that whole time, and you were part of a larger plan of his.
Ken, just give me this one, okay?
Okay, you destroyed At Midnight. You took it down.
I destroyed it.
You came in like Dark Phoenix, and you took it down. I slapped
Weird Al in the face, and then I said, "Give me all your money
now, Al."
But no, yeah. But yeah, I think that this Max Fun is just, elite in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, and we're coming up on a special time of year for it, and you've had some.
That's true.
We can't talk about anything about it, but it's coming up soon.
Ken, yes. I need to ask you some questions. Is there a penguin from the Muppets behind you?
Probably.
What is
yes.
that?
Where are you looking?
It's to your left.
To my left, like right here?
No. I guess it's
Oswald.
To your right, or to my right. It has a red headband. It's all the way in the back.
Right there?
What is that?
That's Gonzo. That's a Gonzo.
That's Gonzo.
That's Gonzo. It's the contrast is a little dark. That's Gonzo. And he's
I thought
he's
that
wearing
was
a
Muppets.
wearing a red. I mean, it's a Gonzo replica. It's Gonzo.
Is he wearing a Karate Kid headband or what
no,
the fuck?
it's a red child's Mickey Mouse park ears.
Aw, that's so cool. Dude, your collection is so cool. And do you change it around or
Yeah,
what
I
do
actually
you do?
just did a little bit of adjustment for it. She's falling down. There's more stuff back there.
Oh wait, I haven't even shown you my Pee Wee Herman stuff.
Yeah,
Can I show you?
we got through like what, one thing, two things, technically.
We get it. I love
but
all
it's
my
fine.
shit.
But also
Who
here's the
cares?
thing. This is the show. So
Right.
it's about the conversation.
So let me present, like, first of all, this is the vice president of my apartment. It's Beast.
Hank McCoy.
Oh, hunk. You want to talk about a hunk? Look at these calves. It's like it has its own ass. There's butts on the ends of his legs. Like, he's so hot. Like, look at his back. He's the hottest man alive. I don't care. Like, I mean, yes, there's some Wolverine kind of esque hairdo here, but there's no one more sexy than the animated Beast. Gambit, whatever. But I'm kind of over this. Huh?
Did you see that they're releasing a new 12-inch, which is the scale of that, animated series style Beast?
It ain't shit. I'll tell you that. It ain't gonna be this. I don't care what they release. There's nothing better than this action figure.
So
let me show you how cool this thing is. Look at this arm. Look at this arm. Also, look at how cool this face looks. So the paint, bullshit, I know. But the sculpture on the hair and everything, and yes, it's a different material than the rest of him, and I don't care. Do not talk.
That thing's got to weigh what?
Do not talk to me or my daughter ever again. Like, I love him.
Going into beast mode now.
Look at, like, I just think he is just the most substantial. Look at this thing.
Oh, that's like 2 pounds.
Substantial, like, fucking,
like he could be a weapon.
Yes, he's hardy. Like, I just love the substantiality of this action figure. He's heavy. He's 12 inches at least. And his arms are enormous. And his back muscles are crazy. His calf muscles are literal titties at this point.
His back muscles form a Cthulhu head.
It does. But I just think that he is stunningly beautiful. And the blue color, this is a wonderful blue, by the way. I don't know what this blue is, but I'm gonna bring it to a hardware store and be like, match this blue, motherfucker. Give me it.
Chip it.
I want it. I want that blue. What
are you gonna paint when you get that blue?
Well, I'm painting this one wall in my apartment
for the show,
for the back of my set for the show. And I'm building shelves. One of my favorite things I've been a single woman for quite a long time, and I'm indifferent to it. Like, I think that something I think about being single, if you don't mind me talking about it.
No, by all means.
I'm a Southern woman. I always thought I would be married right after college. That was the plan, because that's what I thought you did. And I'm so glad I didn't do that, because I would have been the worst. I would have been miserable. And, but I think that my goal was to always like find, my parents' marriage is something that I want to emulate. I love, but like their marriage is something I love, of course. But, I think a lot of the reason why I always wanted a husband was because I was afraid I couldn't do things on my own. I didn't realize that was what it was until I built my own bed frame recently. And it was complicated because I bought it from eBay and it was janky. It was a used weird bed frame.
With, I'm assuming, no instructions.
Correct. And I figured it out, and it took 8 hours. I watched the 3-part Dracula Netflix series thing that came out, which was pretty good. The first episode was pretty good. and I figured it out. And then I went, oh shit, I don't need nobody. Maybe I don't need nobody.
So that bed was a revelation.
It was. And so now I'm like, I'm going to build some shelves and I'm going to paint a mural on a wall and I'm going to do a bunch of stuff that I didn't think I could do. And honestly, I feel like I've kind of held myself back from a lot of things because and this is no one's fault but my own, of course. But it's like, I guess I've just kind of thought, oh, there was somebody else who was going to take care of everything kind of thing. I don't think I realized. I think it's a subconscious thing a little bit, but now I'm like, I think I can do anything now that I've built a bed frame.
Right. So you're saying that sort of thing also applied sort of to your career of being like, I'll be a component of a thing. I'll be a supporting player. I'll be an adjacent to this thing. I'll show up, occasionally, but I don't want to be responsible for
the whole thing.
Right.
Are you crazy? The whole thing?
I want to delegate. I want to delegate some of the responsibility and blame to somebody else.
I mean, the idea that I could ever have employees is a bad idea. Number one, I should not be in charge of people. I think that I have to do things on my own and occasionally like export things to people outside. For now, I guess.
I think you need to get to a point where you tell an assistant that they need to go out and pick up a new suit for Felicity.
Listen, I got a lot of costumes for Felicity. That's her PJs
and
because it's the winter
fans
time.
Sending in are they still sending in costumes? And
you know about that? Oh,
I watched your live streams.
Ken,
I said I have to support Jordan.
Ken, you're gonna make me cry. I've never met anyone who actually like did this much. Like, I'm
not going to have a person guest on my show and not take an interest in the people that guest on my show. I only have people I want to talk to.
Take an interest in all the guests on my show.
Well, those are the ones that Jordan and Matt book.
Well, I mean, there's guests on the show that are my friends, but I don't expect Jordan and Matt to know everything about them. That's my job. But I think that, this is Ken. You're like a really, you're a very spectacular, special human being. That's really nice of you that you did that. Thank you.
I appreciate you saying that. But
I'm going to send you weird shit. Do you know that?
By all means.
Please give me your mailing address because you're about to receive some weird ass shit in the mail. It's going to be not like weird, creepy shit, but like cool shit.
I didn't assume that would be the case.
I know. I think that like the way I said it was weird. So I think like cool shit.
I will equally send you some stuff that you can have in
please,
the
can
background.
we be weird pen pals and send each other weird shit? Oh,
we can be on the care package.
Oh, for sure.
Parcel list.
I used to work in New York. I worked at this men's clothing store, Jack Spade, that was the male counterpart to Kate Spade. And it was very Wes Anderson like esque. And they had like weird props everywhere. They had like these 1970s weird cookbooks of like Jello molds and stuff pinned in the back of like shelves and stuff.
No, it was a hipster Cracker Barrel.
Exactly. And so when celebrities would come in, I had jokes for every little like prop and shit in the store and paintings and weird stuff. It was such a fun store to work in.
So it was your Jungle Cruise.
Yes, it was.
You were the skipper of the Jack Spade.
For real. And the thing that's cool is like everyone I worked with at that store now lives in LA. I was just at my friend's apartment who we worked at the store together. But yeah, I would steal props and like send them to customers. And I sent one to Mike Myers. I'll tell you that.
Now, what did you take for yourself?
I left a painting at Mythical, actually. There's this weird painting.
Text Michaela.
Oh, no. I know who to text about that. But it's this painting of like a woman in a body of water in a white bathing suit giving herself a wedgie. And there's a leopard looking at her on a tree branch. I stole it
fine
and I was
art.
like, that's my painting. Because anytime there were children in the store, the moms and dads would be like, Jesus, why is that there? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't put it there. There's merchandisers who put things everywhere.
You didn't develop an elaborate backstory for how that...
No, I just went,
well, that painting actually contains the souls of the...
No, I don't have to explain a woman having fun with her butt. Like, don't give women a complex about their bodies. Do not. And that leopard seems to like it. So fuck off. Like, I don't know.
Did that hang in your loft office at Mythical?
No, it was on, I had a show on the paid platform for Mythical called, Emily, have you seen this? And it was just last year. We had fun with it. And it was in the background of that.
Now, is that
I know
no longer
exactly who has it?
Are you no
right
longer
now,
doing?
So I gotta get it back.
Emily, have you seen it, or is that?
No, it was just for like a year. We were just fucking around with it for a year. It was fun, but yeah, no, I got to get that painting back. I forgot.
All the prop. I know there was. I remember there were a lot of props on that. Were all those ones that you had selected?
No. Those were a lot of those were ones that we just got. Like, we got weird shit on the internet and stuff, but I did put that painting in the background because I just went, I think that needs to be back there. I don't know why I wanted it back there. I just thought that was funny.
You need to now, the next time you do the Free with Ads live stream, you're going to have to hang that up in the Max Fun office just for that. Get an easel for it.
No, I agree. Do you want to know something crazy? So when we did that live stream, I had that White Ranger knockoff sword that I brought, and I put it up in like on the wall. You know, there's like occasionally the I guess there's sound kind of
the
like
baffles
those
sort of soundproofing.
Yeah, and I put the White Ranger sword on top of one of them, thinking, oh, it'll be a cool thing that, you know, it'll add to the decor. Someone took it off. I don't know where it is.
Someone took your Power Ranger sword?
They took it. They took it off. They probably put it in the trash. But I'm going to find out who they are.
One's trashing
and I'm going to fight them in the parking lot. And you know that's true.
That is sitting in someone's office right now.
Well, no, because I'm going to fight someone off like about a tiny piano. So you best believe I will fight someone over a White Ranger sword. Like, I will go. I will say I just bought a $70 set of Yellow Ranger daggers.
So you close to completing the set?
No, like no way in hell. Like, there's all kinds of stuff, but the Yellow Ranger daggers, it's 2 of them.
Right.
And they're little guys. Those are cool as hell. So I got to get those. I am in so much debt.
That's the nature of our existence. But
the thing is, we're all going to die.
If you're enjoying life, then you're in debt.
I don't own anything really. All I own is like this. So it's like, come and get me, bank.
Yeah, try and find value in this outside of what I have invested in it.
What are you gonna garnish these wages, bitch? Like, what are you gonna do? I don't own a car. I ain't got kids. I don't have a house. Eat my ass. They're all gonna Bank of America, like, gonna show me this clip. Like, going, eat your ass. And I'm like, well, no one's ever done it before.
We've actually assessed the value of that beast. And
I'd like to know what it feels like. But, okay, so can I show you the... can I show you the
see the
Pee-wee
sad
Herman?
repo guys that come to claim your action figures.
They're going to love me. I will charm them to death. That's the thing. Bring a repo guy. I'll be like, oh, come on in here. Get a White Claw. Let's talk.
You're the best collection we've made this week.
Oh my God. I love it. What would you like? Would you like a series of fake diamonds that I got? Oh, okay. No, wait. I got to show you my jewelry.
Slowly unsheathes the knife from her boot and approaches them.
Wait. This is just ending up being inventory for collection agencies. Is like what this episode is.
Or an amazing last will and testament. This is where you go through and go.
So I have a little jewelry section. So I worked in estate jewelry since I was 15. That was a job that I had when I was 15 in Nashville. She smoked American Spirits in the store and got mad when I couldn't find her lighter. And then one time she drank a cup of her own ash water and pooped herself, and that was pretty fun. I think she's going to hate that I said that. Could you please cut out the poop water thing? Would you mind? Maybe not. Is this all just live? Anyway, she won't listen
I
to
don't
it.
think, you know what? She did. It's fine.
She did, and then blamed it on me. So my nickname at that store was Frosted Flake because I had not been diagnosed with ADHD yet. I've been tested many times. And then they were like, I think she's just a lazy, loud, bad child. It's pretty much what all of the testing said. And she can't stop touching herself at nap time, like that kind of stuff. And then
It was a different time.
Yeah. But so luckily in high school things changed. But when I got this job, which is my first job, I struggled to remember things. I struggle to take direction. I get overwhelmed by, there's this weird misconception, I think, about all ADHD people being gifted. I think we should get rid of that. That's not true. Some people with ADHD are just struggling to finish a sentence. We're
all human beings.
We're all human, but I think I just want to say to the internet community that is obsessed with diagnosing everyone with stuff, which I know that I don't know, a medicine and insurance and everything is complicated or whatever, and we're all struggling to get help that we need. But I think generalizations with ADHD, autism, depression, and stuff on the internet is for clicks. It's not necessarily to help each other. I think it's important to remember why people are talking about things on the internet. Is it to help people, or is it to serve themselves? Is it self-serving? Is it to get clicks, or is it altruistic? Which I don't know why. Is anybody altruistic in social media? I ain't buying it.
For more information about it, subscribe to my Substack.
Yeah, and here I am doing exactly what the fuck I said. But anyway,
hypocrisy is a cornerstone of the internet. So,
but also, not everybody's gifted. Sometimes people are just having a hard time, and not everything's a superpower. Sometimes things are just hard. Is it okay for things to be hard? Goddamn. Anyway, so she gave me the nickname Frosted Flake, and now I'm Frosty. So if you ever go to this estate jewelry store, which you should, it's the best jewelry store in the world, hands down. She doesn't smoke American Spirits anymore. She's on oxygen. So you should go in there to AJ Martin Estate Jewelry and say that Frosty sent you, because it truly is the best store. Anyway, I have a piece of jewelry. I helped her before I moved to LA. I helped her clear out everything in that store, this section of paperwork of all kinds of stuff. And I found my first pay stubs from the early 2000s in there, and a lot of bird poop, because she had a cockatiel named Kinky who would hang out on the counters and shit everywhere. But in the
this store sounds incredible.
I know. I know that we have been talking forever, but I hope you keep letting me do it so you can remove all the racist stuff about my American Girl doll. So I'm just going to keep talking.
Your American Girl doll has gotten better and realized that she was very problematic.
Thank you. I know. But anyway, so it was pretty crazy. I found paperwork from the 90s and stuff, and just helped her go through it. And she paid me to help me get to LA after I left New York. So came back home to Nashville, transitioned to moving to LA. And I found this necklace in the back of a drawer of gemstones. So she had drawers full of loose gemstones and stuff. And it was this very delicate necklace with a diamond horseshoe on it. And I was like, that is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. And it's so dainty and delicate, and like that little gold chain and everything. And I was like, and I mainly wear, like, I made this necklace, which is very dainty and delicate, but it's on sale soon. Like, this was, I own a pair of diamonds, which is my other most important. My grandmother gave me these when I graduated from college, and I don't wear them often. I'm so scared that I'm going to lose them. But this is the next most valuable. So yeah, Felicity is number one. I'd say grandmother's diamond earrings, number two.
What was the last event you wore them for? What was the last thing that qualified as being special enough to, like, what is the threshold for something being special enough to?
Well, the thing is, I don't wear them as much because I make earrings now. So I'm always trying to advertise my own jewelry. So I don't wear them much because I want to be wearing the stuff I'm trying to sell.
Right.
But they are the most amazing things I own. Also because they have a screw back too. So like anyone who owns diamond earrings, by the way, if you inherit them from a family member, go get them reset onto something where you can screw the back on so it has a screw set so it won't come out of your ear. Just go ahead. If you inherit anything from a loved one and you have diamond earrings, go get them reset to have a screw back, because then they won't come out of your ear. They're never going to come out. That is my advice to anyone. So these are the only diamond things I own. So if Bank of America wants to come for it. Anyway, here's the thing. This actually, I fucked it up. So I found this in the back of a drawer.
Now, when you say now the name of the story, so estate, are these estate pieces? Is that where the estate comes from in the name? Okay, so these.
Yes, she has the most beautiful estate antique jewelry, but she does this cool thing where she will create casts of settings of like rings and stuff to replicate them. So you can like create wax casts of like settings and things. So then you could put any gemstone or whatever in them, and it's, the price point changes. So she's kind of known for creating a more affordable engagement ring that is also has the setting of an antique ring.
That looks vintage.
It is vintage. It's still the same setting. It's just been replicated.
This vintage styling.
Well, but I mean, it's an exact replication of a style from back then. So it's not like it's somebody trying to mimic the style. It is truly an antique design that you get to own, and it lives on.
Right.
So like when you leave that to a family member, it's still a setting that used to exist in history, even though it was replicated today. Like it's still a style that did accurately exist, which is pretty cool. Like, but you can also put any gemstone you want. It doesn't have to be a diamond. It could be a sapphire. It could be like a tourmaline. It could be anything. So,
a blow pop? Can you do a blow pop? Is it like a little candy one?
No, Ken, you can't do a blow pop. Although I can ask her. I can ask.
Please?
I can ask.
I want a classy blow pop. That's all I want in life.
I mean, I can maybe work on that. Ooh, that's a good episode for my show. Carving a sugar, like
sugar gemstones?
No, like an Art Deco style blow pop. Oh my God, Ken, you're a genius. You're a genius. You're a genius.
Again,
I can get a 3D printer. No, I can get a 3D printer, create a giant Art Deco plastic like setting, and put a blow pop in the middle. Dude, I think you're a genius. You got to be on my show. Anyway, I have to get a 3D printer. We got to figure it out. Anyway, so next jewelry piece. So these are the two like real diamond pieces, which I never wear that necklace either, because the first week I wore it, she gave it to me for Christmas. I found it in the back of that drawer and fell in love with it. And she was like, "Oh, I've been looking for that." and she put a price tag on it, put it out. And then before I moved to LA, she gave it to me. I know. It makes me want to cry a little bit. But then I wore it, and then I popped one of the it went out because it's so delicate. I got it caught on my purse, and it went whoop,
Just a little bit of flex will pop it out.
Yeah, it's very delicate. So a diamond popped out, and then I went somewhere and they just soldered it. So it's a piece of gold just where one of the diamonds popped out. But I knocked all my teeth out. So now, like, this is just what my teeth are like.
So perfect. It's a match.
Perfect. It's perfect. But so the next and only like jewelry piece I'm going to show you is when I first moved to New York, I was working at Swarovski Crystal. Yeah, I've worked in a lot of jewelry stores. I worked at a Swarovski
if you have a skill set, then you should.
Well, I worked in a Swarovski crystal store in Nashville in the mall. And then when I moved to New York, I worked in another Swarovski crystal store. And there was this man who was looking at me a lot through the window in Soho.
Santa
and then
Claus.
Came in and, well, he was Jewish, so definitely not. And he came in and said, I'm looking for a gift for my mother. And I went, oh, okay. And showed him around. And he bought the thing and he went, this is for you. And can I take you out to dinner tonight? And I was like, oh my God. That was the first experience of a man like charming me like that, you know.
Also,
so we
what
dated for like
a move.
I know.
Help me pick out something for my mother.
I know. He was a genius. His name was Greg. We still talk from time to time. It didn't work out, but that's okay. But he got me a gift. There was a store that I would go in Soho in New York and window shop. I couldn't afford anything. I mean, I was making like $12 an hour and eating Campbell's chicken noodle soup and like making it work. God, I was skinny. See, that's the thing. People don't realize that girls in their 20s are just skinny because they're poor. I was so skinny. People are like, wow, you're so skinny. And I'm like, yeah, I was miserable and poor. That's why. Like, I don't want to be that anymore. Anyway, so there was this Nanette Lepore was the name of the store. And these are carved horn. And I'm not sure if they are, someone said bison horn. I can't remember. But these are like, I think that this became popular after 2011. So in 2011, that's when I got these. There were a lot of like wingy things that happened after that. Like, and so this is 14 karat gold, bison horn, and Swarovski crystals in this thing. And these are earrings that were my fantasy earring. And I was so obsessed with them. And he bought them for me. And I barely ever wear them because they're very delicate. Like they're incredibly delicate. But whenever I've got like a big event or something, I wear these motherfuckers. They are so beautiful.
So what was the last big event that warranted?
I went to a red carpet the other night for an independent horror movie called Hermit. And it starred Lou Ferrigno. And he was there. He was there.
Oh, I have some Lou Ferrigno stories. We'll talk.
And he looks great. He looked great. And it was like a little indie horror movie. And he showed up for the Q&A and everything. And he looked really good. He's like 74.
Oh, yeah.
And
No,
I was just really impressed. Because it was a little indie film, but he still went, I'll show up. I'll talk to people. Like, I thought that was cool. I'm sure that your story is not very flattering, is what it sounds like.
We'll talk later.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I just polished these. Like, these are amazing earrings. I love them so much. So yeah, Pee-wee, right? Okay. I have Lawrence Fishburne's Cowboy Curtis.
Classic.
Look how gorgeous the boots and the chaps and the whole thing, like so much beautiful detail. And he's got the fringe. The hat's a little rotted. There's a little issue there, but that's okay. And there's a whole thing on the back of him. Copyright. Let's see. Copyright 1987. Herman Toys Incorporated. Oh, all rights reserved. Matchbox Intellectual Ltd. Made in China. How cute! He's the best.
So those figures are almost 40 years old.
I know. Isn't he gorgeous? I really do think Cowboy Curtis is one of the most beautiful action figures ever. He's so beautiful. And then I've got Globey. He's good. And then I forget this guy's name. He's like, I forget his
Butch?
fucking name. He's an asshole. I forget the name of him, but he's definitely a Howdy Doody parody.
Yeah.
Was Randy. That was his name.
Randy. I knew it was something Butch-like. It was, yes, Randy.
Yeah. Randy's a dick. He's even got the print on his back. Look how tiny he is, and he's still got the Herman. Like, good God, that is like such tiny print to make him like, why? Now, Conky, we love Conky. He's amazing. He's a wind-up. He doesn't do much anymore, but like he has wheels. He does his best. Look at that. He's trying real hard. But
it's been a long road.
I also think don't you think he's kind of a Lost in Space reference a little bit?
Oh, he's very much got that sort of, I think B1 was the name of the robot from Lost in Space.
Yeah. He's got a Lost in Space thing, but he's supposed to be like a record player and stuff. Like, isn't he a cool action figure? What a cool toy.
And also like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 vibe as well, yes.
Yeah, totally.
The found object robots.
I love him so much. Now, we're going to get into pretty soon the offensive toy, but I lost his jacket. They gave him plastic pants, but a cloth jacket. Bitch, like, why? Like, put a plastic jacket on him. I don't know. So I want to find a way to make him a gray jacket at some point.
Sounds like a project for the show.
He's still got everything on that back. Now,
that's I'm make sure that sounds like a project for the show. You do an episode on making a replacement jacket for Pee-wee.
It does sound like a good idea, but not a very fun thing to watch. The thing about YouTube is you want people to want to look at the thing you're doing.
Never noticed that about YouTube.
Yeah. But that's why food is so good, because actually ingesting food is such an immediate thing that it's easy
I could
to
show
watch.
you some really fascinating toy repair channels.
Yeah, but I bet they're doing it in fast, time lapse?
Yeah, or jump cuts.
Right. And are they funny or interesting people?
I find process interesting. That's just me.
But are they talking and being funny? That's what I'm saying.
No.
I'm not there to do a time-lapse video about making a fucking jacket.
Anything you do is going to be
Pee-wee.
funny. Conversation.
I'm there to talk and make things, and making a tiny jacket is just me going, oh, I'm going to be
now you're selling me. It's even more. You're making it even...
I'm going to be so angry making this tiny... Well, actually, Ken, you know what? Maybe you're right.
Get your damn arm in there. Get in there.
Yeah, well, I sew things, but I'm not that good at it. Okay, so why can't I? Okay, so this is the culturally insensitive character, but I hope for the sake of the show, we can just give this character a little grace because it's such a beautiful toy. It's Jambi, a white man that is wearing a turban that is doing kind of a genie impression. Like, okay, look at how beautiful this little box is with all the little jewels, the little handles, and then all of that stuff. So you open him up, and there's Jambi. Look how pretty.
Like with one of those skate rink stickers behind it?
Yeah, I guess so. But he's so gorgeous. I don't know. I think he's a really pretty toy, and I think
it looks exactly like the show. I mean, it's an accurate representation.
It does. It really does. And I think the main thing that was kind of culturally like ugh about it was the weird, clunky, somewhat language that he used, like the Mecca Lecca High, Mecca Hiney Ho stuff. Like, ugh.
At least he's not doing an accent.
Well, that's true. He didn't do an accent, which I think gives a little bit of grace to the character. But I think, all things considered, which did Robin Williams do he was the genie. So,
famously, he also he was the salesman at the beginning of Aladdin, who
really?
Starts the story off.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
But he's Robin Williams, so we don't give a shit because it's Robin Williams.
With a song whose lyrics were changed after the film was released.
I mean, the thing about Robin Williams is you knew his intentions, I guess, because he had such a vast breadth of work. You knew that he was a good man with like good intentions, and he never wanted to
I would also say that the same thing about
down.
Jambi and the performer behind that.
Yeah, I'd say so. That's true. But I think that it's just worth acknowledging.
But we evolve.
It's true. Yes. We evolve, much like Felicity.
Yes.
And much like myself, who as a 7-year-old girl. This entire
episode is going to be redemption arc for Felicity.
It really is. I think it's kind of a redemption arc for maybe not millennial white women.
Maybe not a redemption arc. Maybe so much an acknowledgement and atonement arc. Maybe a better way to put it.
Right. Well, I hope that people who watch this can understand that, I'm very interested in not being canceled. And no, I'm very interested in,
you're aware.
Not being canceled. There it is.
You were aware of the.
I'm aware.
But also, as an 8-year-old, you didn't know the story of Felicity because.
No, I knew. I fucking knew. I knew. That's what's the worst part about it is that I forgot. I'm not much of a reader, but I certainly saw the pictures at the front of that book. You better believe it.
But you also just picked her out because she was a redhead. There,
and I just fucking forgot about it. And then
forgot or blocked it out.
That's probably the case.
I'm just going to ignore Felicity's history.
Or my selfish piece of shit ass was like, I don't need to care about it. Like there was probably a bit of that. Like, I don't know. But I think being honest about childhood privilege as well as adult privilege it's worth it.
And be open to accepting that those issues did exist, and need to be discussed and not ignored.
It's true, but also that I'm open to criticism, I guess. Like I'm terrified of criticism, but of course I have to be open to it. I have no other choice. You have to be. But yes, it's terrifying to think that your blind spot was that blind. Like, that's pretty crazy.
Felicity has to live in eternity atoning for her history.
Well, listen, and I can never take her to the American Girl doll store to get her hair done because then I'm going to be...
Well, not unless it's at night.
Oh, well, they're not open at night. I could send her in the hospital. There's American Girl doll hospital.
No. Can they fix a soul?
Well, I could put it down on a note. I could put it on a note. But no, you can, if a leg pops out of socket or an eye fucks up, you could send it to the American Girl Doll Hospital.
Can you
and they will put a hospital nightgown and a little wrist strap with the name of the doll on it,
and also send you a bill saying your insurance turned down?
I mean, you want it to be accurate? There it is.
The American Girl healthcare system is broken.
I mean, you want it to be American Girl accurate? There it is. There it is.
Can you send her with a note saying fix her backstory?
Well, God damn, that's funny. Well, I was thinking, wouldn't it be funny if you sent your doll and then they gave her healthcare based on the time period that she existed? So this one was like, we spit on it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We leached her.
Yeah, we leached her. Oh, little American Girl doll leeches. That's so cute. I would love it.
We sent her to
American
a barber.
Girl doll leeches. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think I've shown you everything that matters. And
so, question for you: do you have Because you have mentioned that you have a few of them. Do you have a favorite character wig that's like a go-to? Do you have a wig ranking of like, wow, this is like?
I have. Okay. So I have this one wig that is basically my hair but long, and I love to put. Listen. My hair grows so slow. My biggest not my biggest regret, but one of my biggest regrets. One of my biggest regrets was when I moved to LA 10 years ago. Before that, I had this beautiful, long, luxurious blonde hair, right? I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I thought, okay, I'm booking some acting gigs. I'm like, I should cut it shorter so people take me seriously. Who gives a fuck? Why do I want to be taken seriously? I don't want to be taken seriously at all. I want to just book shit. Why the fuck did I care? Like,
right. And who's using that as a metric for how serious to take somebody?
I don't know. It was all in here. It was so stupid. So I cut my hair really short as a blonde. And of course, booked nothing after that. And so then I've spent 10 years trying to grow my hair out, which is, it's been insane. It's taken forever. I also so I grew my hair up, but look, I've done these like foxtails. So they're like foxtail, so it's black on the ends.
Right.
Which, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're just trying to live this weird life. And
that's why you have options.
I know. But so this long, not that weird wig. I wore that for a Twin Peaks party. This guy. But there's another one, long, like really long red wig, which I want to get my hair that long again. But it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. So I'll say that's the wig.
Takes time. You're gonna get to that place. You're gonna have.
Oh, but I just ordered a new wig. Can I show it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on.
It's what the show is.
So I haven't even taken it out of the package yet. So I've got this new character that I'm trying to pitch for a live show in Los Angeles. I want to do a live show, and I want to be this character that is basically, she's a ghost, but she's worked in every historical establishment in Los Angeles. So she's been like a kind of rough around the edges, like service worker in every hotel,
Right.
restaurant,
Riot House
bar,
and all of the
strip club, everywhere. So I thought, ooh, wouldn't it be fun to make her kind of not a traditional, just like, gray haired or whatever, but to give her this kind of mossy green,
almost
like
Beetlejuicy
moldy kind of look where it's pretty, but it's like this kind of weird mossy green. So the girl who does my hair, usually she's bought some wigs in a similar color. So we're about to start constructing this weird beehive wig. So this is one of them. She's buying different ones. So we're going to be like sewing them together, stacking them, and then using glue to kind of set them in this weird sculpture. So this is the kind of color we're going with. It's this like gray green. So right now, this will be one of the wigs, but it's super long. So it's like we can use pieces to kind of, build.
wrap and get the
height. So yeah, it's going to be this kind of mossy, weird green color. And this is not like I'm on top of the headphones, but you see what I mean? Like, so she's going to be very kind of gray and opaque and a little bit moldy looking. And I have this really cool kind of gray, simplistic dress that looks like it's from the 40s, but it looks like it could exist in the 50s or 60s. Like it looks like it could exist anywhere, but it's really beautiful. So that's a character I'm trying to do a live show with. I've got a lot of things I'm going to try to do. Will I do them? Well, I don't know.
You got the wig. You kind of have to do it. Isn't that an obligation once you have the wig?
But what a cool color.
Then you're
right?
locked in.
Like this gray green. It's like, it's spooky.
Almost like a mossy.
Yes, that's exactly what we're trying to do. Like a moss. Like if you were in a casket and then like the earth kind of took it over and this like moss color kind of seeped in.
Yeah, so it sort of dyed the hair.
That's kind of the vibe. But my goal is, I don't know if you know Jim Varney and Ernest. Ernest was someone who he did Nashville, commercials for Purity Milk, and then he did commercials for local grocery stores, and he did commercials for everyone locally. And I like this idea of a character that pops up in weird, like historic, like institutions in Los Angeles. That's kind of the goal. And
So your own service worker Forrest Gump.
Kind of, but she's a ghost. So she exists in a lot of different places that she has worked there, but she also haunts that place.
Has she been fired from every place she's haunted?
Well, good luck. Good luck firing her. She's going to be there forever, whether or not you fire her. You better get an exorcist in there. You can't fire this bitch.
People have tried.
Like, that's the
People
deal.
have tried.
She lives there. It's like, HR what?
Your first job today as a manager at this location is to try and fire the ghost that won't leave.
Good luck. Oh, that's a good sitcom. That's a good sitcom. You're working at this bar that's haunted, and like, well, I guess that's kind of like the whatever Five Nights at Freddy's kind of thing, but it would be somebody, managing this bar that's haunted in Los Angeles, and then it's like, good luck, and then everybody quits and leaves, and he's stuck there with these ghosts.
Yeah,
and has
you're doing
to manage
HR
a
at a haunted
business.
bar.
Yeah, it's The Office, but with like ghosts. That's fun. I know there's a show called Ghosts. I've watched the British version, but that's just a house.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of ghosts in a house.
A business, like a bar with a bunch of ghosts. That's fun. I don't know, dude. Ken, like, we got to write this. This is a great idea.
Again, you know what? We shouldn't keep throwing them out. We need to save it for something else. People are watching this. People are listening. They don't need to be right now.
Well, if they're listening to it and they take the idea, I'll let you know. I'll treat you the same way I treat somebody who steals my tiny piano.
We've got no updates on that piano, so we don't know where that piano is.
Wasn't that a good callback?
She went oddly silent on the whole piano thing. I'm worried about this piano.
No. She says, it is in my possession. Yay!
Now that is how you have a happy ending to this story.
We've got it. We got the tiny piano.
There had better be some post on your social media soon about you claiming the piano.
There will be. Well, yeah, but I need to get a tiny piano bench for Felicity.
And then she needs to play it like the person in the haunted mansion. She needs to have.
Now I got to pay for American Girl doll piano lessons. Fuck off. I'm a single mom. I can't.
She can be self-taught. Everything. She's got time.
I guess so. She's definitely had time since 1776.
Yeah, there's no rush. She might have worked at a piano bar. You don't know where has she.
Well, she's a vampire that has deconstructed her like political beliefs, and she's a better person now. She's a hacker.
Yeah, and you know what? Maybe part of that is she decided to devote herself to the arts at some point as well, and decided to teach herself piano.
You know what, Ken? You're a genius. You're right. You're right.
We're working to fix her.
Women in STEM.
I feel good. I feel good about the work we've been able to do on Felicity over the past couple of hours. This feels like we made a character arc for Felicity during this.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
So
listen.
This is I think we've accomplished a lot. I think
so too. This has been a great hang. Like, you are a great hang, Ken.
Well, is
there any way you can show me just a couple of action figures from your pile back there that you love that are accessible to you to grab? Because it's blurry to me and my eyes, or can you just grab the Sentinel and bring it forth so I can see a close up?
I can try without him.
Please. Jesus, he's even bigger than I thought he was. Whoa! Who does he have in his arms?
Well, he's got Cyclops.
He's got a Jean Grey.
And Jean Grey.
Amazing. Wait, so, god damn, hold him next to your head. I need to see how big he is. Good God, he's huge. I love that toy. When did you get it? What era is he from? Where is he from?
He just came out.
He just came out?
Yeah, he's you can still get him. He's still available.
He's got like the 90s vibes to like the stuff I have.
He's very much it's the X-Men technically 97, but yes, it's the X-Men, the original animated series stylization.
Does he open up and you could fit somebody in there?
He doesn't open up, but he has swappable parts I don't have access to. You can put like battle damaged parts. You can put a battle damaged face on him.
Does he have a dick?
He has battle damaged parts.
Ken.
Listen.
Do we have a Sentinel dick?
I gotta leave something for you to discover when you get him.
All right, fine.
I don't get a commission on this.
Well, fuck. I don't get a commission on any of these toys either. Do you have did the new 97 come out yet?
Season 2? No, it is not released.
Okay, thank God. Because I'm still devastated from the last season. So
yeah, that was a heck of an ending on that season.
I'm struggling. I'll be honest. I'm struggling a lot. And I'm going to find it hard to come back. Because I'm like, who else is going to die, you assholes? Like, what the fuck?
I think we're going to get...
I'm going to watch.
I think there's no way we're not getting Gambit back and some of those folks. So
wait, you can't say that. People don't know.
It's been out for a year and a half.
Yeah, but not everybody even knew that X-Men 97 came out. Like
that's a Disney Plus and a promotional problem.
It's true, but there's a lot of people who loved the X-Men animated series from my childhood that didn't even know there was a reboot. It was only their nerd friends who let them know.
Man, there's a Wolverine right here.
Oh, that's that naked suit. Can we talk a little bit about how Jean Grey's skin pockets from the original animated series was so crazy? Like, her and Sabretooth, it was like the most naked motherfuckers you've ever seen in your life.
Let me see if I can pull up a picture of
because Jean Grey,
or at least the
looked
outfit
like
she had.
She was wearing a tiny leotard, and her skin had weird pockets on the legs. She just looked naked,
It was a poor coloring choice on.
Yeah, it was, and I just accepted that she was naked with skin pockets on her legs, and I thought, oh well, yeah, mutants, whatever. And then Sabretooth came
skin
out.
Pockets, it's okay.
I guess, I don't know. And then like Sabretooth came out, and I was like, this dude is wearing the thinnest little thong I've ever seen, and it did something for me.
Oh, look, there's your boy.
Sabretooth did things for me. Let me say. I can't see shit. You better scoot that up. I don't know. Oh, Beast! Is there a bulge on Beast? Is that what? Oh, God, he's so hot. I gotta say, Kelsey Grammer, not a great guy. Kelsey Grammer as Beast, nom nom nom, mama like.
Oh, there's Rogue.
I can't see that. Oh, we love her. You want to see something? Jordan got me a present a little while ago. I forget where he was.
He's doing conventions now, so
he does so many conventions.
He's got so many things out. Oh.
I love Rogue so much. I think, personally, I think Rogue is the most interesting X-Men. Yeah. Fucking cool. Yeah, see? It looks like she's not wearing anything on the sides.
Yeah. No, you got to be really careful with the coloration on.
Well, I mean, there is something, the animated series, pretty sexy looking, but as a kid I didn't see it that way. I didn't unless it was Sabretooth. That did something.
Sabretooth is Sabretooth
because he was basically wearing a thong leotard with a fur vest, like nothing on the sides, and you were like, wow, he's wild. Like, I've never seen a guy wear like no pants, and like he's like, I'm on a fucking icy mountain and I'm chasing this little fella with a weird outfit, like he's chasing Wolverine, who's like, hey, I'm a little guy, and he's running around.
I'm noticing a theme here. We got Beast, we got Sabretooth, we got
but in real life I like little guys.
Oh, so
in fictional things, I want a big giant dude. But also Gambit is like every, I guess, hipster kind of alt girls, like skinny guy who does magic and has a trench coat. Yeah. He's the fuckboy of X-Men.
Please, he's the manic pixie fuckboy of the X-Men.
Yes, he is. So I'm kind of like, I'm bummed. And spoiler alert, if you give a spoiler alert, I'm bummed that he died just because I love Rogue and I don't, but also.
You don't want her to look like she does in that picture that Jordan got for you.
I know. He was like somebody that, and also he had the shocker gloves where it was like, these two are like covered. He had gloves, but then these two weren't, like,
yeah.
I don't know. He seemed to get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was something about his gloves that made me think, yeah, he and Rogue are getting on. But yeah, it's a bummer. He's really hot, but also the movies, Kelsey Grammer, not thrilled about your, upsetting political beliefs, but your theatrical talent and prowess, fucking brilliant. And his performance in the X-Men movies. Have you ever seen him do that Shakespeare speech that they didn't put in the movie?
Yes. It's
fucking great. It's fucking great.
And then when you think about his political views, you just imagine him walking off that stage at Disneyland.
Oh, good Lord.
No, dear Lord.
No, he goes, oh, good Lord. It's so fucking horrible. It's horrible. But also, if you look into his backstory of his life, it's really fucking tragic.
Yes, but it doesn't. But you can make it better choices.
Doesn't excuse everything, but I still think we could save him. So I think he could be saved.
Well, you're gonna
That's
see
how
him,
I feel.
You're going to see him on screen again.
I know.
Coming up as Beast.
He's going to be in the next one?
He is.
He is. I think we could save him. I really do think there is a world where he can move past the place where he's at. I do think so.
Why don't you have Felicity sit him down?
Oh, shut the fuck up. How dare you? How dare you? Felicity is not the same as Kelsey Grammer.
I bet old Felicity would have bonded
fair,
with.
Though, to be fair, Felicity would definitely be there on January 6th. 100%.
Old Felicity. Old Felicity.
Old Felicity.
Yeah.
But also, like, everybody's kind of like, I feel like everybody's on the edge all the time. But yeah, she'd definitely be there.
We were so close to redemption. We were so close.
I know. We keep working on it. We keep working on it. You saw that show Adolescence? That's like every fucking night with me in the stall. Like every night. Every night. I gotta deconstruct and like psychology. I gotta do it. Listen, it's a lot. It's hard being a single mother of an American Girl doll.
You know what? You're trying. You're trying though, and that's the important thing. You're working on it. Right. You're continuing to life. Life is a journey.
Life is a highway.
And we're gonna ride it right to the end of this.
We're gonna ride it off a cliff and just.
Well, we're gonna Thelma and Louise this show.
Damn.
But this has been a complete delight to have you on, and I'm glad you were able to do it.
I'm so glad you asked me, and I'm so glad that you continued to email me because I am a mess. So if you know me, you know I'm messy, and you got to keep trying, and I will never be annoyed by that. Like,
I'm always concerned about that. I never want to be like, okay, well, sometimes if they don't reply back, then they don't want to be on the show. Then that's fine.
You will never have to worry about that with me.
But then my ADHD kicks in a little bit where I'm going, but now it's something that's sitting out there and I need to have closure on.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
And a no is fine. I'm fine with no's. It's just.
No, you're not.
It's closing the loop.
Let me tell you. I'm in the middle of a ghosting situation currently, and it was somebody who was texting me all the time and now isn't. And all I want to do is apologize for everything I could have said wrong. And I'm like, I didn't do anything wrong. So I guess they just don't want to talk to me anymore. But I am obsessing over it so much. I know exactly how you feel. You don't have to do that with me, Ken. You can annoy me anytime. Please never have that ADHD, worry, ghosty thing. You don't have to do that with me ever.
Well, we've had closure.
Also, we're bonded for life now.
We've had closure on the communication, and we've had closure on this episode.
This is a Lord of the Rings fucking movie at this point, this episode. Do you understand?
Well, this has been one show to bind us. So where should people go? I know you're on Instagram. Where should people follow to find out when the new show that you are launching is dropping?
Oh God. Okay. Everyone pray for me. Number one, pray to whatever you pray for. Hecate, God, whatever. That I can figure it out. But if you just look me up on YouTube, I can't even remember. This is such a mess. But the places you can find me, Instagram? What the fuck? Instagram?
There is probably an Instagram account, 40. Which is somebody's grandmother who they gave.
Listen, in this Taki container was a White Claw. Anyway, Instagram. It's Flemily. So EMFLEMILY is my Instagram. And I would suggest just going there for now. Etsy, my store is Flem Gems, my last name, but it's sold out right now. I'm the only person that handles that store. Nobody else. So I do my best to keep it, stocked, but it goes pretty fast. But if you want to know when that store, it's true. But I would like to be more productive in that way. There's a million things.
You have a lot of wonderful ratings on there. The reviews are so
There's
wonderful.
One person who left a 1 star because she was mad that she didn't get her order, but she got the order eventually. And then I went, how can I make this better? And she left the 1 star up, and she's from Arkansas, which is where I was born and where I went to college. And I'm like, did I know her? And I don't know, but you know what? It's okay. Let her do what she does.
You have a 5.0 rating on Etsy.
Thank you.
And you have a lot of reviews on there. So,
well, that is entirely because the fan base of Mythical is so lovely. Like, I'm very blessed to have kind of inherited people from that fan base. They're the kindest, most just lovely, passionate, nerdy, smart, fabulous people. I'm so lucky. But I do want to keep making stuff on there. I struggle sometimes. I mean, you and I are talking about ADHD, right? I'm looking at what's happening behind you. I already know. But I know what's going on with you. I mean, you could look at me. This is on top of my refrigerator. You see how many hats are stacked on that thing?
I mean,
you see how many wigs? Like, this is insanity. Anyway, I want to make a lot of things happen.
They always say about comedy, always put a hat on a hat.
Yeah. Oh, well, buckle up, because me comedy. But
also, buckle up, because me comedy is the best quote takeaway.
Put that in the clip for the social media, my friend. Anyway, so I'm going to do my best to do a lot of things. I'm very passionate about a lot of things. I struggle to do some follow through things with a lot of things, but I'm going to do my best. And I hope that people understand that I'm a mess and I will get it out when I get it out. But I want to be consistent, but sometimes I hope that y'all will accept that I'm not like everyone else.
You know what?
And
we're only like ourselves, and that's all.
That's
all
true.
We can be.
And you do the best you can, and
you work to make it better, and that's the journey of life.
It really is. Thanks, Ken.
So
what happens when this ends? Do you have to crawl out of this room full of action figures?
No. No, they're
I don't know what else is in this room. It looks like you're surrounded by a foxhole of an army.
No, I mean there's distance. There's distance back there. Yeah,
I just keep imagining that all the X-Men are holding not the X-Men, but I don't know. There's a bunch of action figures holding a gun at you, on the other side.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be doing the show. I wouldn't be doing it otherwise. I would not be. They're entirely in control of all of this.
Well, tell Gonzo I'm single and it's hard out here. So,
I think he's already got a chick.
Oh yeah, the chicken. The chick.
Yeah.
The chicken. Oh, Ken. Brilliant.
It's a Muppet joke. I had to make a Muppet joke. There was
it's okay.
Worthy of a Muppet joke.
It was a perfect joke, by the way. Perfect.
So
yep.
Emily, thank you again for being on the show.
Thank you.
This is when it gets artificially, when I have to do this weird boilerplate at the end that I'm never comfortable with. Where
be uncomfortable.
People, you have to say stuff like, if you like this, you could subscribe. That'd be swell. You could follow the channel if you don't already. That'd be nice. There's a Patreon, patreon.com/Ken Plume, which you can go to. And at even the $1 level, you get access to all of my exclusives. There are tons of archive.
What's on your Patreon?
Oh, I have interviews from the past 30 years with folks that I'm putting up there, archive pieces and quiz shows that I've done at conventions.
Can I be on your Patreon?
You certainly. Patreon.com/Ken Plume. You could.
I want to do it.
Check it out. And this is going to be on there. This is going to be, people are going to see a post that has this episode when it goes up. So patrons are going to.
I'm on your Patreon?
Yeah, you're going to be, you're here. If people are watching
You
this
didn't
right
put
now,
me on the main thing. This ain't on your main?
I have multiple mains. This is on the YouTube channel. This
Wait
is
a
on the
minute.
Patreon.
People can only see me behind a paywall. You bastard.
No. This is pure public. See, that's how poor a business person I am. I don't paywall this. Anyone can watch
you
this.
don't?
And I'm asking people if they enjoyed it. It'd be swell if you support the stuff I do by becoming a patron. That helps make this possible.
Oh, well, I guess what I'm saying is, Ken, if you have stuff that belongs behind a paywall that they can only be a patron for, I want to do some of that shit.
Well, then we'll talk about more fun things that we could do. You know what? Maybe
I've got
at some
more
point,
toys.
You
haven't even seen them.
You don't even go look at my Instagram and you'll see the desk shot that I just posted, and you'll see what's in front of me right now that you can't see. That's on my desk. So
really,
there's a little video that pans across everything I'm looking at right now as we're recording. So to what you're talking about. So go check that out. That's you can find
very
me
cool.
Ken Plume on Instagram, kind of like Instagram. And I'm also on Blue Sky. That's probably the best place to follow me right now. Those two places, and the Patreon and the YouTube channel. Subscribe. That'd be swell. That'd be nice. So thank you again, Emily. Thank you everyone who watched. And now it's the awkward wave as I look for the button that stops the record. And so Emily and I can go off to whatever conversation we'll have after this.
Oh no, I'm fading into the abyss that is the internet.
Buttons are hard. There's the, oh, there it is. Stop.
Oh no. Oh, I'm attached to this. Sorry.